everyone. Today we're doing a little something different. Playing Kind Words, lo-fi chill beats to write to. This might be a trip. It's gonna be a learning process. This might be loud, I can't tell. Rachel, welcome in. I hope you're doing well, my friend. Did you get home okay? Are you freezing to death? I also need to make this full screen. Give me 1 second. Let's see if I can do it. We're doing it live! Can I even make it full screen? Doesn't look like it wants to be full screen. Oh no! Should we just have, my boy, Captain Geach, welcome in. Love the lo-fi, it's your vibe. Defrosting. For some reason, this doesn't want to go full screen. Let's see. This might be the best we can get. Alright. Go to help. Don't be afraid to ask for help. These sites have a wide range of resources to help you take care of yourself, from people to talk to breathing exercises. There are gamer-specific resources. How cool is that? Check out mentalhealth.gov, suicide prevention line, 1-800-273-8255. Good shit. You're defrosting, thank you. Hello, I'm Ella, and I'm new in town. I'm your new male deer. Please tell me if you can hear me over this. I might turn it down so I can hear myself talk. Just on my end, I guess. I'm your first male deer? My job is to carry letters. Back and forth between people who need cheering up. Which is only everybody. Captain Geach is good. Also defrosting. Had the first day of your internship. How'd your internship go, Captain Geach? Tell us all about it. Everybody gets sad or scared. I'm even a little nervous about my new job here. I don't suppose you'd write me an encouraging note, please? Then I'd deliver it to myself and feel better at my job. Dear dear. Hello, dear. You're doing amazing, sweetie. You love this little deer? What a kind letter, thank you. Before I register you with the post office, I need to make a couple things super clear. Kind Words is full of real people talking about real problems. This is not a place for mean jokes, bullying, or flippant responses. Also, this isn't a place to meet people. Don't share any identifying details or links. Steve, we're getting that big deer energy. Rachel knows the feel, where you're at. It's a lot that you can do it. Rachel, you're already playing. You're already playing Kind Words. You've got this in the bag. I'm gonna need your help, I think. I do what I can to keep this a safe, caring place, but I'm only one deer. You may run into a jerk or some bad advice. Please report them. If you're ready to be kind and receive kindness in return, please sign here. That's me. You're interning at the same public defender's office that you did last summer. You're in the same division with the same people you worked with before, so you're excited. That's awesome, Captain Beach. I'm proud of you. Give me a second to register you with the post office. All set. Now if you want letters, all you have to do is ask for them. Maybe you're worried about something, just like I was with this job. It can be scary, but don't be afraid to ask people for help. See you soon. Alright, let's see if I can change this to full screen. Where would it be? Notifications, export, title, sound. It's weird they don't let me make it full screen. We're just gonna have some Paramore peeking out. BRB, need to make noodles and get a drink. No worries, Rachel. Enjoy your noodles. Grab some wine if you need to. I got my wine. This is Game of Thrones wine. Game of Thrones wine. Very interesting. It tastes fine. Let's see. There's interesting as the ocean. The ocean may be scary in some parts, beautiful in others, fascinating in others. It makes it the ocean, just like everything about you is you. I love that letter. If you haven't caught on, these are real letters written by real people. We'll write some letters too. Like some Targaryen wine, blood of my enemies. Which one is this? Is that the name? It's just that Pinot Noir. That's all it says on it, Pinot Noir. Is that alcohol? No. I get so emotional about issues with people. Never even tell them. And then I feel bad for feeling the way I do and try to forget I felt those things. Sometimes they never even know. And if they do find out, they either don't care or leave. I need help. I'm gonna write my first letter. How excited. Remember, you can't solve everyone's problems. You can always let people know you hear them, and they are not alone. While people can't reply to your letter, they can thank you with a sticker. You're doing your best. Everything you feel is valid. Someone leaves, you may be better off without them. There will always be more people in the world. Focus on the ones who matter to you. Take care. Do I have a sticker? We'll give him this sticker. What do you guys think of that? Is that good enough for them? I think I'll send it. Thank you for taking the time to think about a stranger. I'll rush this right over. You can count on me to deliver this letter, but also, can I share something with you? It's not officially part of my job, but I can't help it. I've got this hobby, can I tell you? I think you'll dig it. I've been making mixtapes, one song at a time. I discovered Soft Focus by Clark Abowd yesterday, and it's so chill. I hope you like it. Don't forget, you can click on the radio to change the music. I'll be back with another song tomorrow. I want to know more about you. Tell me how you see yourself in 10 years, and if you don't see a problem, tell me your age. What? No thanks. I think I'm falling for a friend I cherish. Don't think they're on the same page. As real as romantic love. This game is pretty great so far. The beats mixed with thoughtful letters is fantastic. Kevin Geach, I'm actually really enjoying this. I'm kind of nervous to send out my own problem. I need to do that though, so I can start getting responses. So this is sort of anonymous positive vibes. Steep, yeah, the whole idea is you send out anonymous letters and ask for help, and you can send just responses and try to be kind to people. You can send stickers to people. All I have is this one sticker so far, and then they get the sticker once I send it to them so that they can use it for their letters. Ethan, welcome in. Steep, also welcome in. I don't know if I welcomed you when you said big gear energy, but I thought I did. Is it just me or is Daniel a bit quiet compared to the music? I can turn it down. Is that better? Can you still hear the music? We're gonna send this one out. Thank you for taking the time to think about a stranger. I'll rush this right over. These are real people writing letters, yes. Steep, this is all real. We can write one. Let's write one. This is kind of being vulnerable in front of all you guys, but there's only a couple people here, so here we go. This is your first request for letters. I'm so proud of you. Remember, these kind folks are still strangers on the internet, so don't reveal anything too specific about who you are. Do not share links or usernames to Discord, Twitch, or other websites. But do share enough about what's on your mind that people can sympathize or maybe even share something similar they struggle with. Maybe something like, I'm sad I haven't made friends at my new job, or I've got a date Saturday and I'm sure I'm going to screw it up. Whatever you're going through, you're probably not the only one. The music could go up a bit now. I went too low. Okay, how about now? Gotcha, what a cool concept. Gold! Gold, thank you so much, my friend. How was your stream, buddy? This is perfect. Awesome, Ethan. Thank you so much for giving me some pointers. Shout out to Gold Saucer for not following him. He's playing Xenogears. Dude, the song. We're chilling to some lo-fi hip-hop. Thanks for coming in right at the most vulnerable part of the night where I'm going to write a letter. Maybe you guys can help me while I ask strangers for help. I have a lot of social anxiety. I often feel like no one truly cares about me, even when they say they do. So now a stranger will receive that, and they can reply to it and send me a sticker if they'd like. All set. It may take a little time for people to reply. They may even send you a sticker. In the meantime, maybe write someone else a letter. We're just chilling, Gold. Cheers to you. Thank you for the raid. We're trying to help some people and get some help. Feel free to add anything as I try to help people. I know that I'm not perfect. This question is for night shift workers. How do you get sleep during the day before the night shift? I'm struggling to get any sleep and go to the 8-hour night shift on 0 sleep. SOS. I'm not a doctor, but let's try to help. Please reach out to an actual doctor. They may know of medications that can help you sleep. As for over the counter, there is melatonin and magnesium pills that may help you get to sleep. Lots and lots of whiskey. Kovu, that's not responsible. Welcome in, Kovu. How's your night going? Did I spell melatonin right? I feel like I always spell it wrong. Let me look it up. I spelled it right. Nice. Doing alright. Just got home. I need to lurk a bit and get dinner and stuff. How are you? What are you getting for dinner, Steve? I had some coconut shrimp. Some of that coconut shrimp. You want responsible answers? Yeah, I'm the wrong place. Kovu, yeah. We're trying to actually help people. I wouldn't want somebody to give me a bad answer. So we're gonna be nice. That's the whole vibe of this game, Kovu, is helping people as much as you can. Thank you for taking the time to think about a stranger. I'll rush this right over. You can count on me to deliver this. Some people just write the weirdest things. College has started again. Once more comes the broken system of life as we know it. It hurts to think that often people can't make a living just because you need a piece of paper that says you can follow instructions. College has started again. This is a hard one. Coconut shrimp is your jam, Captain Geach. It's so good, and I have like this, I don't even know what it's like a sweet chili sauce that I get from Trader Joe's, and I dip it in the sweet chili. So good. Steep's having some leftovers. Have a tiny bit of pot roast I need to finish. KT Wayfinder was telling me she's eating pot roast too. Do you guys have the same pot roast? Otherwise, chili. Can never go wrong with chili. Gold had a frustrating night. Fumbled and flubbed just about everything. In Xenogears, you had a frustrating time? College can be rough. Totally get it. Definitely put your best foot forward. Positive thinking will lead to positive living. Sometimes the saying, fake it till you make it, actually works. But, of course, take breaks, drink tea, make friends. Good luck. You basically agree with them, but I really had no idea what I wanted to do when I went to college. Yeah, I really struggled through most of school, but I think friendship is the most beneficial thing you can get out of being around so many people, and you'll probably find a lot more like-minded people than you imagine. I want some more stickers, damn it. I'm just sending this tongue out. C's get degrees, right, Gio? Welcome in, buddy. You did fine enough academically, just was disinterested? Steep. I felt that too. Kovu didn't even go to college. It's okay, Kovu. Not everybody needs to go to college. I probably should have said that to this person, but I don't want to... They're already in college. I don't want to tell them to drop out of college. That doesn't feel responsible. They can make that decision on their own. This one has to do with Kingdom Hearts. I feel like I should answer this. I went to college for a couple days. Gold, if it's not for you, it's not for you. I don't think college should be for everybody. And it's definitely in America fucking expensive as hell. So some people that even want to go to college can't. I was just lucky I had an amazing roommate in college. Otherwise, it would have been rough. Right, Captain Geach? Some of my best friends in life I met in college, and we were roommates for a while. And yeah, I don't know if I probably would have dropped out without them, so. It's not for everyone, but societal pressures push everyone to it. There's alternatives, right? Like, even taking up some kind of, like, craftsmanship. I don't know what you would call that. That's just a joke I stole from Home Movies. I did go for almost a semester, Gold. How am I supposed to know? Trade school. Thank you, Steve. That's what I was trying to think of. Trade school. I feel like that could be very beneficial. You can also self-teach. So if you're in chat right now and you have the drive to learn, there's plenty of books that you can self-teach programming. I promise you, I went to school for computer science. Everything we learned from a book and not a person. You can learn too on your own as long as you are dedicated and actually try. I have like no concept of context. Welcome back, Rachel. You're just in time for this Kingdom Hearts. I think we wrote a couple good ones. What is your favorite video game and why? Mine is Kingdom Hearts 2 because of the intro sequence with Roxas, the melancholy feel it gave me as a child. I love Kingdom Hearts. Good choice. Roxas is best boy. My favorite game currently is Breath of the Wild. I love this sense of adventure. Made me feel like a kid again. Not many things can make you Travel back in time. Welcome, Allie, the Nintendo gal. How are you guys doing? How is Paper Mario? We're just chilling. We're trying to help people. We're drinking wine. Thank you so much for the raid. If you guys want to hang out, we're gonna get serious. We're trying to write real responses to people's real letters with real problems. Shout out to the Nintendo gal. Hey, Paper Mario was chill. Thanks for hanging out. Of course, Allie. I dearly, dearly appreciate your friendship. Not yet. Hold on, I forgot a sticker. We gotta put stickers on these. Don't forget. Steep recently considered something like welding, but haven't done anything further with it. Steep, welding would be tight. I feel like there's a lot of jobs out there that you could get with that too. Kovu, I think I'm going through MA Army branch. When I was younger, it pushed me to not go to college uni. But I did well for myself. Polyglot, national certificate in computing 1 through 5. General, all-around good boy. Kovu, I'm proud of you. You're doing a great job, buddy. Captain Geach, I'm introverted, so making friends is hard for me. My college roommate was more extroverted and got me out to do things. Captain Geach, I totally relate to that. Totally relate to that. What are your thoughts on asexuals, aromantics? I can reply to this, I think. Can I have some wine? Cheers, Deku. Welcome in. Aimba, Vine. Cheers to you. Allie, these letters come from real people playing this game. We sent one out earlier. Appreciate you so much, legit. Thought about crashing here in Ethan's party. Come on in. Join the party. The Hollow Knight hype. I sort of wasn't even kidding. Salutes, Daniel. Thanks. What kind of wine? This is some fucking Game of Thrones wine. It's a Pinot Noir. Alright. This seems like a pretty easy question, right? Yes, asexuals and aromantics would probably fall under queer. The Q. They are all wonderful, and you are too. Stay cool. Love. I wish to hear what you are most thankful for. I thought people would be asking for help. They're like asking me questions. This is different than I thought. You always play cool games? Allie, you can hop on right now. Start writing some letters. Maybe I'll answer them. Yo, that's sick. You need a cool cup to drink out of. This cup has a horse on it. Can you see the horse? Is that not cool enough for you? I need a king cup. Is the wine made from dragons? The dragon's blood. Oh, snap. Rocks in Boxes. Thank you, Kovu, for saying that. I totally missed that. Rocks in Boxes, thank you for the follow. Murio, welcome in. It's good to see you. Ace Community is part of the Q+. Oh, I forgot there is a plus in there now. There's dragons or something in that show, right? Love this so much. It's so pure. Legit, this is such a great concept. Horses are cool, but I need a goblet. Send me a goblet. I am thankful for all of my friends. They keep me sane and happy. I love them dearly and would do anything for them. I hope you have something similar in your life. Thank you for asking. I think asking these questions is totally valid, as it gets people thinking positively about something. right? All I'm worried is trolls. I know there's gonna be trolls, right? So we're just gonna try to move past that. And if we do run into a troll, all I ask you guys is to just ignore it, because we want to do some positive vibes, right? So the whole point of picking this game was it's winter time. A lot of us get the winter sads, right? And I'm totally feeling it. It comes up, it creeps in. We all have our problems, and I felt like this could help. What are some good drawing painting ideas? I'm a bit bored, but also would love to hear your ideas. Love Death Wish. Horses are cool, except the ones that almost destroyed my entire left arm when I was 16. Kovu! That's a bad horse. Thanksful mood. What are you all thankful for? Yeah, chat, tell me. Allie's thankful for Deku. I swear you kill me. Autumn, welcome in, buddy. How are you tonight? Anybody have any drawing, painting ideas? I love to draw animals, like dogs, penguins, polar bears, cats, anything cute and cuddly. Also, really cool suns with sunglasses. Enjoy. I hope you sell it for millions. Deep. This music's got me vibing. Winter makes me feel blobby and sad. This is a really cool concept. Ethan, I feel it. I feel it. Always feel welcome to reach out to me if you guys are sad. Odds are, I'm feeling the same exact way. We can just talk about it, work it out together. Deku's thank you. Thanksful. Thanksful's now a meme. Autumn was asleep. Drawing birds is fun. What about cool suns with sunglasses? What's next? Allie, thank you so much for the 2-month sub. Fine. Thank you for the Prime sub. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Thankful that I'll be sharing a B&B, listening to amazing music, eating delicious food with Daniel this weekend. Ethan, I feel the same exact way, buddy. It's gonna be great. Autumn, I'm thankful Daniel's 14 character looks like Sandra Bullock. It brings me joy daily. For that, I am truly thankful. Autumn, you're great. You're so great. I hope your character is having fun. You got that new robe the other day. You probably already got a new one since the last time I played with you. I'm thankful for the day you played To the Moon that drew me here to this community of Hellions and Rapscallions. Kovu, I'm thankful for that day too. To the Moon is a beautiful game. If you haven't played it, go check it out. Deku, you beautiful sunflower mermaid, I love you. Kokiri! Welcome in, Kokiri. Thank you for being here. Let's get a new letter. It's hilarious. I feel like I should be studying with this music. Go ahead, Rachel. I know you got some work to do. Tell me how you're feeling today. Do you feel alone, hopeful? I can help. I want to help someone. Oh shit, this person's feeling the winter sads too. Things are going well for me, and honestly I have nothing real to complain about, but damn. When winter hits, the seasonal mood dip significantly drags me. If you can relate, is there anything that works for you? Wow, it's like they just called me out. Is someone in chat playing this right now? This music's a vibe. Dat timing. Hypoo! Me and Biner won. Hype, hype, hype. Played To the Moon before I started streaming. It made me weep. Such a beautiful game. Ethan, we streamed it like a month ago. That's how we met Kovu. He popped in. Are you me? Daylight bulbs. Oh, Rachel, that's a good idea. Depression can fuck off. Well, it's a W, so it's not me. Never seen this game. I really like the idea. It's $5 on Steam if you guys want to play it. These are real people. I promise you, these are real people. Depression can fuck off. A few suggestions would be daylight bulbs. We're out. House. This game has been my idea of a way to help. So far, so good. Talking about how you feel with others often leads you to supportive people who truly love you. That will keep you afloat for another season. Take care. Good luck. I feel for you. Are they affordable, Rachel? Exercise is good. Oh shit, Allie, I should have read that before I sent it. Next time. We'll say exercise next time. I never understand why people are asking about me. Stream ideas? I don't know what that is. A few days ago, someone comforted me. I feel that she is sincere, but I don't know if she flirts with me or not. I never had a girlfriend or boyfriend, and I don't feel good if I make her feel bad. I'm guessing this is not an English. This person doesn't speak English very well. If she just a good guy, but doesn't really like me? Can we decipher this? I want to help if I can understand it. Meant to ask in private, but I also meant to ask on stream. Can I start a cult? Kovu, no. Please do not start a cult. They simulate daylight and are bright white instead of that yellow color that's all gross. Can you DM me a link on Discord, Rachel? I've only seen crazy expensive ones. Hell yeah. Let's all get these light bulbs, Rachel. Good letter, Daniel. Thank you, Allie. I wish I put the exercise in there. Next time, I totally will. I don't know if exercise is going to help this guy, though. Gary and I can't have competing cults. Just went to look at this game on Steam and saw that 3 of my friends already own it. They are good people. Fine, I hope we talk to your friends. Stream ideas? Watch me! Dang, Rachel. I never heard of those before. That sounds amazing. Rachel, you're helping everybody in chat. Look at that. You don't even need to buy the game. You're just helping chat. Can we crack this code? Okay. I'm pretty sure they're saying that a girl comforted him and he doesn't know if it's flirting. He's never had a boyfriend or girlfriend. Don't feel good if she makes me feel bad? I don't know that part. We can just ignore that part, I think. Let's say this. If you have feelings for this person, be open and respectful. If they don't feel the same way, that's okay. Be nice. Be understanding. If they comforted you when you needed it, they are a good person. You should be their friend, even if it doesn't lead to more than that. Please take care. Love. Connor, welcome in. How you doing, buddy? This person can't tell if the girl's flirting with them. They've never been in a relationship. They're scared that they're misinterpreting it and they don't want to hurt them. I feel like I answered that correctly then. ESL teacher skills. Ethan, you're a genius. How was that? You is kind, you is smart, you is smart, you is important. I should try that on somebody. I'll reply to this. I'll just say thank you. I promise it's gonna turn out okay. It may take longer than you can bear, but that's okay. It'll be okay. Give it time. And if it won't get better unless you do something, then do something. Thank you for the advice. I completely agree. Hope you are well, and this game is treating you kindly. Take care. I want more stickers. All right. We'll go check if somebody replied to mine, I wonder. The deer. What up, deer? Someone wrote you a letter. Alright. I hope no one trolled me. Jesus Christ. That was great. You did great. If the bed was lofted, this would look exactly like my college dorm, size and all. Deku! Deku. Thank you for the follow. I'm sorry I missed it. My alert sounds aren't like as loud as they usually are. Thank you so much for the follow. For some reason, I'm not hearing it over the game. So my request said I have a lot of social anxiety. I often feel like no one truly cares about me, even when they say they do. Let's open this letter. I got a kitten plunk. A kitten that flies and drops marbles. I have social anxiety too. I often worry that people find me annoying or judging me. I don't really know how to help or if my words will help you, but what helps me sometimes is reminding myself that we can't possibly know what other people think, and I should just go on trusting that they do care about me. We will find the ones that truly do, even if there are those who don't along the way. We just need to try not to be afraid of it. K. That was a really good answer. Who's K? All we can do is say thanks with a sticker. This is all anonymous. Sending your thanks. What a nice, thoughtful answer. Deku's loving the vibe. Thank you so much, Deku, for being here. So wonderful. This game's so good, right? This is why I have wine, to get through this. There's a lot. This is so pure, I'm glad I stopped in. Getting you in the feels. $5, guys, if you want to join in. Maybe we'll write letters to each other and not even know it. Get those lo-fi vibes. I feel you. Social anxiety is always hard to deal with. What helps me when I think like that is reminding myself that they have no reason to fake it or pretend to care. It doesn't always work, but I hope it helps you. Just remember that if they didn't care, they wouldn't go through the trouble of saying they do. It's a really good point. It's a really good point. Couldn't have said it better yourself, Rachel. Dang, that was great. The world needs this level of wholesomeness. I'm just worried about the trolls, but so far so good, right? So far so good. Just want to go out and hug people, but New York folks are evil. Wait a second, Deku. I've met some nice folks in New York. Wait a second. Cheers. They may shank you, Deku. Yes, Allie. T is right. So far, so good. Thank you, T. Let's give you the kitten. Wow, I got a lot. Here's Jay. You will never be able to mind read no matter how hard you try, and often pressing for loyalty drives people away. At a certain point, you have to make a choice. You can either trust that they care about you and aren't liars, or you can always keep looking for problems and inevitably finding them. I'm an atheist, but eventually we all have to have blind, irrational faith in something, even if it's just we're good people and everything is going to work out in the end. We can't survive without that, nor can we predict the future. Heart. I can feel that for sure. This is some tough love too. You can either trust that they care about you and aren't liars, or you can always keep looking for problems and inevitably finding them. Thank you. I'll give you the tongue out face. Nahi, right? My fiance was born in New York. She's pure evil and I love her. Looks like a lot of people related to your letter, right, Allie? The hard truth. That was also good. Blind faith is important sometimes. You gotta want to believe. I want to believe! So happy we haven't found trolls yet. Tongues out if you love Daniel. I love you guys too. I will believe all of you. I've been taught. Here's H. Oh, I got a new sticker. Captain Astronaut. Long before his last hurrah. Thank you for the sticker. D. I feel this one a lot in my day-to-day life. The ever-present feeling that despite your friends and family and so on all wanting to be there with you, that they don't like you and don't care for you. It's important to know that it's irrational. It sucks, but people do care about you. Those that don't wouldn't put the time to be in your life. Shine bright, starlight. Oh my god. That was so nice. This music, wow. The sexy alto saxophone. It's great just seeing so many people relate, being reminded that we aren't alone. Exactly, Captain Each. Gotta believe. Heck yes, space. I want to be Captain Astronaut. X-Files theme, Christ. Shine bright like a diamond. Looks like starlight. You guys. heck? Shine bright, starlight. That got me. That got me. Poetry. Bedtime for me. Good night, friends. Bind. Thank you so much for coming and subscribing with your Prime. Thank you for coming in with Allie and hanging out with her tonight. I appreciate you so much, my friend. Good night. I'm gonna thank you with the kitten. This one's from, oh, this is from the creators of the game. I think they're just welcoming me. Yep. Welcome to Kind Words. We didn't want your inbox to start empty, so us developers wrote you a letter. We hope that you will enjoy your time here, share, grow, and help others and do the same. Alright, let's go help some more people. Wow. I can't believe people said, like, really thoughtful things to me. I can't seem to relate to any of my friends, and I think they only talk to me out of pity. All of them are happy and doing so well, so when I vent to one of them, they just don't understand. They just suggest to go out more when I can't even get out of bed. This is rough. Oh man. This is really hard. I've always wanted to do this game, and I'm so glad you're doing it. Great replies, Allie. Rachel, you should hop in. I do keep my replies, Deku. I think you can actually print them out as well, or like save them to your computer. I'll have to check for that after this one. I need to walk up that shine bright starlight thing. I'm gonna go smoke a doob. Kovu, enjoy your doob. That depression feel. This one cuts me deep. I have to lurk, but I don't want to. Steep, do what you gotta do, buddy. We'll be here waiting for you when you get back. This person needs to rely on others, but relying on yourself is also important. Well, let's address it one thing at a time. There's a lot to unpack here. First, they don't relate to any of their friends, and they think they only talk to me out of pity, which I completely know how you feel. Believe me, your friends do care about you, although you might be right that they don't know exactly what you are going through. I don't think they pity you. They are worried and want your... They want the best for you, but might not know how to help. All of them are happy and doing well, so when I vent to one of them, they just don't understand. They suggest to go out more when I can't even get out of bed. Sometimes even getting out of bed is an accomplishment, and you have to be proud of your little victories because they're big victories. And other people are where you are. Other people are where you are and understand. Rachel, I think, if you don't mind, I might use some of that. Should I tell them to be proud of the little victories? Go for it. Alright. I'm going to use some of your advice, Rachel. Depression is real. Everything you are feeling is real. Am I running out of room? Their friends might not even relate, but that doesn't mean they don't care. It's important to recognize that all your struggles are unique in some way or another, so no one will ever completely understand, but we do the best we can to meet others where they are. Voicing that desire to be heard by their friends may be really helpful. You're helping so many people tonight, Daniel. I love it. We're trying our best. Thank you guys for your help too. Ethan, if you don't mind, I might use some of your lines too if you want to help. expressing your desire to be heard by your friends. Also help. Please don't give up. Find help in any way. Anyone you can. Why do I run out of room? We'll give him the astronaut because that cheered me up. Y'all making me want to cry. Ethan, thank you so much for those words too. I'm so soft, bro. My soft Deku baby. I cut my finger on this bottle opener. First your teapot. Yeah, my teapot tried to kill me. I was bleeding. I'm sorry you cut your finger, but also know that's big twin energy. I have scars on my fingertips from opening things. I don't know if I did this the best. Thank you, Rachel and Ethan, for giving me some lines. I hope you don't mind that I stole them. I hope that helps that person. Thank you, Allie, for the reminder that it's a good answer. KT, thank you for the 2 months. Hi, KT. Are you still at work? You don't mind at all? Feel free to type out answers in chat, and it might help me get through some of this. These are tough. That's why I shared in case it was helpful. Don't worry. I didn't mean to use lol. My manager left, so I'm rebelling. Why did I say rebelling? And watching stream? I'm in for it. I'm in for it, KT. Thank you for being a rebel and hanging out with us. Watson BB, come here, buddy. They want to see you. Come here. Want a hug? Okay. Thank you. Free Watson. Free Watson. Mandy, welcome in. How are you tonight? Thank you for this content. This is my first time seeing him. You haven't seen him. Okay, hold on. If this is your first time, let me get him up on my lap real quick. Come here, buddy. Allie wants to see you. It's okay. It's okay. Say hi to Allie. This is her first time seeing you, buddy. At least on stream. Thank you for the kisses. Hi, Watson. Hi, world. Hello, world. Happy boy. Happy boy. Don't hate it, buddy. It's okay. Beautiful dog. They're calling you beautiful, buddy. Are you zoned out? You like these lo-fi hip-hop beats? Okay. Okay. You can get down. You're gonna get hair all on my nose again. Ugh. I can already feel the hairs in my nose. I am in love. So cute. Is he a mini? So he's not technically a mini because he's a little bit bigger than a mini. So I think he was just like a runt of the litter, maybe. He is Blue Merle, though. Nice catch. You got a good eye, Allie. Good eye for Aussies. Watson, you are a perfect little shithead, Rachel. Watson's on them doobie snacks. Had so much fur in my mouth today. Love Blue Merles. When I think about my dream life, it often requires that I sacrifice a lot of the bad habits and even some of my favorite things in life, mostly other people. How do I know it will be worth it? Should I just go for it and hope they can forgive me for leaving? Oh, I feel like Rachel has actually helped me with a question similar to this. I think we can answer this one. Always follow your dreams, but be sensitive to other people's feelings as well. Know that they will miss you, but you can take actions to keep in touch. Visit when you can. Skype, FaceTime, call them, write letters, show them you still care. Sometimes you have to put yourself before others to find the happiness you want. But you can still maintain the relationships important to you. Please be kind and respectful. I hope you achieve your dream. I like this little astronaut boy. What do you guys think? Should I change some of that? I thought that was pretty good. How much does he weigh? He's about 49. I'm supposed to get him to 45. I'm trying to get him to 45, but he hates going on walks. Look at you go. So proud. Strong Mickey. I'm a strong ass Mickey. Family Feud, family screaming. Good answer, good answer. This is all relative to what you value. You need to ask yourself if you value your relationships or goals more. Which one will make you more content in the long run? Skype? Kovu, is Skype old? Should I take out Skype? It was just a suggestion. KT's eating her popcorns. It's not always immediately apparent, so this is a tough one. It sounds like, Ethan, that they really care about their dreams. It's great. Perfect. Love it. Thank you, guys. Luma weighs about the same. I think her reg size boy Aussies are like 60. Yeah, okay. So is Luma a mini? Skype is fine. Skype is fine, guys. Let's send it. I wonder if I'm just an old man. I'm gonna be 30 this year. Give me a break. I'm working in a dead-end office job, so I want to go back to school. Photography has always been in my heart, but I feel like BFA degree won't take me far. Maybe I should just settle with a business degree, or should I just follow my dreams? Everybody's trying to follow their freaking dreams. All right. I feel that dead-end office job life. Luma's regular size. I hope Watson and Luma get to hang out one day. You think they'd get along? Watson's pretty chill for the most part. He just went to bed again. I don't even know why he came down here. He's usually sleeping. It's fine, it's just Skype. Covered Skype and FaceTime. Covered all the bases. I'm B32. Stop it. 30, flirty, and thriving. Landry, welcome in. I'm sorry if I missed you earlier. I hope you're having a wonderful night. Following dreams, let's go. Everybody's feeling this question? Let's get in there. Ethan uses Skype in his field. Not weird at all. Still regular. Follow your dreams. Become the photographer you want to be. Follow your dreams. If you... Oh, Watson, what's up, bud? You crying? If you... Why are you crying? Chase that. Be open to new experiences and goals as well, just in case. Definitely don't allow yourself to be stuck in a place where you are miserable. Alright, I think Watson wants to go potty. Let's finish this in a second. You guys think of stuff. I'll be right back. And we back. What are you guys saying? This is hard because we don't know their financial situation. YOLO, give Watson a treat. I did give him a treat, and he loved it. He ran away with it. Just scurried off into the hallway. You can do a lot of photography without the BFA. It will bring a lot of debt. They could try and explore those options before they take out loans or whatever. Not to be pessimistic. No, Rachel, that's good advice, though. Watson 80, please? Keeping it real. Not all careers make big bucks. At the end of the day, you also want to think of your survival. Okay, follow your dreams. If you want to be a photographer, do everything in your power to chase that, but be open to new experience and goals just in case. But be realistic. Consider your financial responsibilities and make sure you can survive on whatever choice you make, but please keep your happiness as a priority. Landry, it's nice to make money, but if you can get paid doing something you like or support something you value, I think it's worth it. Indeed, economy sucks anyway, go for it. Agreed, KT. At the same time, budgets are a thing. Why does money have to be exchanged for goods and services? Yep. I'm just assuming this person is financially destitute as I am. Maybe I'm projecting. I would just hate for this guy to go and pursue the business thing just because it's financially better, because that will have him stuck in another office. Exactly, Deku. Office jobs are terrible. Yup. You right. Stopping by to share love. Ryan, welcome in, Ryan. If you have any advice for writing letters to real people. You look weird without a beard. Hey, there's scruff. There's some scruff here. Mod Ryan. Ryan has to get 69 420 channel points before I mod him. Ryan, how many points are you at? Allie, KT, Rachel, all the friends. Everybody's here. DT, the fastest man on Twitch, stopping in and here for me. Have some love. Oh, hell yeah. Take care. And good luck. Let's give him that astronaut, boy. Vibing. We vibing. Can I give my points to Ryan so he can mod? Nope. He's got to earn it. Just passed halfway to 35k. DT's been here vibing. Hell yeah, DT. Sorry if I missed you earlier. Or if you've just been lurking, that's cool too. I love lurkers. Lurk on me. Lurk on me. You'll be modded in no time. To think I would mod you for free. Got rated in, so had 2 Daniels going. Hell yeah, DT. Double trouble. I can't manage to lift myself out of this depression. Every day is so hard. Take the time you need. Know that you are not alone. Get help if you can. It can be really hard, but know that some days will be better than others. I know that having this one's hard to. Having depression makes it seem like there is no hope, but I promise there is. Around the corner there could be sunshine. And loved ones. Hang in there. I'm rooting for you. I love you, and I know others do too. Be kind to yourself. What advice is needed? I'm a white man and can say anything with confidence. I'm right. Teach me to be kind, senpai. Jess, welcome in. For fuck's sakes, Ryan. It's so difficult giving advice about depression because I'm sure they've heard it all. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Allie. I know it's not enough, but it's all we can do, right? All we can do is write anonymous letters. I can't... Maybe the astronaut will help too. Reach out to others, be honest about your feelings. Look for stories that you can relate to. Nothing lasts forever. Even though depression makes it seem like you'll be in the hole forever, the sun will come up tomorrow. You'll have a new day. Rachel, that's pretty good too. You're so good at these. Rachel, you should just stream this. Why am I streaming this? You're way better at this than I am. Pale, welcome in. It's so nice to see you. I hope you're having a wonderful night. You're right, Deku. Constant battle. It's important to let yourself feel what you feel without guilt. But with depression, we have to be proactive in recognizing red flags, not sitting in it. Maybe I should add some of this. I feel like you guys have some good points too. I like the thing you said, Ethan, about guilt. Do not feel guilty about how you feel. And then, Rachel, I'm going to use your be honest. Be honest about your feelings with yourself and others. I hope you guys are totally fine with me stealing some of your words. Because you guys have some great things to say. Ethan, big mood. Deku, thank you so much for saying kind words about the words. Do these come from strangers who are also playing the game? Yes, Ryan. These are all real people that need help. And I actually had people write me letters. Let's see if anyone responded again to my letter. I don't know if it just keeps going or if... Let's see. Someone sends their thanks for the letter you wrote. Someone thanked me. Oh, hold on. I'm sitting in an empty room late night yet once again, smoking, drinking tea, depressed and lonely. But when I read your paper planes, I feel slightly better with each one. Thank you guys, you're the best. A true blessing for everyone. So you can say nice things and just send it out in a paper plane. So that's what that one was. You're doing great, Daniel. Thank you, Allie. Feeling emotion, whether good or bad, is okay. Just feel it. Appreciate it. Learn from it, move on. Easier said than done sometimes. That's letters sweet. Thank you, Pale. Thank you, Brittany. As someone with depression, you gotta stop beating yourself up. There's pain, but pain demands to be felt. If something matters to you, it does matter, but you gotta evaluate it if there's something more important to you that brings you joy rather than focusing on what brings you down. Landry, that was beautiful. Thank you for sharing. Guilt is a huge thing with depression. A lot of people feel like they're doing something wrong, or rather, there's something wrong with them when they're depressed, and that's just not the case. Ethan, I completely agree with that. I completely agree. I never really thought about the guilt aspect until you just brought it up today, and it's really resonating with me. So thank you for speaking your truth and sharing it with us. It's hard to open up because a lot of guilt and feelings like a burden sometimes. Yeah, Pale. I always feel that too. I feel like I'm burdening people when I open up. Someone liked your letter, yay! Might need to lay down, my vision just got hella blurry. If y'all need me, tag me on Discord, DM me. Love y'all, you're doing great work, all of you. Kovu, have a wonderful night, I hope you feel better. What is this and why am I crying? Jess, we are playing Kind Words, lo-fi chill beats to write to. Real people write real problems and we try to help them. I wrote a letter earlier. Let's see if somebody asked me if we can see the old ones. I think you can. Yep. So I wrote about my social anxiety and we got some really nice letters back. From K, from T. I think this was H. This was H. So we're just paying it forward. I have a friend who was terrified of death and dying. I can't stop thinking about how terrified she must have been when she was stabbed to death. Jesus Christ. It just keeps coming back to me how scared we will all be when that time comes. I can't stop thinking about it. That took a turn. Okay. I feel like I can't ignore this one. Landry, you love John Green? Did I miss a thing about John Green? What is this? Why is this so sweet? Alright, I haven't thought about the guilt aspect before you guys mentioned it. It gives another perspective. Exactly, Deku. That's how I felt. Like, Ethan's just opening us up right now. Forgive yourself. We're not perfect. You gotta keep looking at yourself and questioning whether your standards of yourself are too high or just pushing yourself to be something that isn't obtainable. The guilt can be really crippling, and it's a huge reason why it stops people from reaching out to others. I always feel bad dropping my load of emotion on people that may or may not be ready for it, so I tend to just not. Brittany, I feel that too. Especially when you're in a relationship, it can be really scary. Like, you don't want to just burden somebody you love and like maybe push them away. And I've struggled with that a lot. This is a beautiful game. I agree. Pour up, everyone. Gonna get a drink too. Ethan's best boy. Shit got even more real. I didn't think it was possible. Okay. I had a friend who was terrified of death and dying. I can't stop thinking about how terrified she must have been when she was stabbed to death. Just keeps coming back to me how scared we will all be when that time comes. I can't stop thinking about it. I know it will never get easier to think about a friend. I'm really sorry for what happened. The best we can do is try to keep going and living the best we can. Don't think your friend would want you to linger on the bad memory of her passing. Remember the good times with her. Remember her for her personality and not her death or fears. Death will come for us all, but we can face it head on and enjoy the time we have together. Cheers, and I wish you the best of luck. What do you guys think? As someone who has been suicidal, I always lived to serve others and never found a reason to live for myself. But the thing is, we are born without a reason. You aren't put on this earth for a specific reason, so you should keep living without a reason. Landry, I hope you're getting help for your suicidal tendencies. Sounds like it might have been in the past, but just in case you're still struggling with it, know that we're here for you if you need to talk to somebody. There's also the suicide hotline, which the number is in this game if we need to go pull it up. Please let us know if you need help, buddy. KT Wayfinder has that fear. That's why I'm so cautious and hyper aware of my surroundings. Death freaks me out too. That's the only reason I really can't go to funerals. This is a nice way to talk about our feelings in this chat without feeling like we're outing ourselves or being a burden, but being able to just kind of let it out in this chat. So thanks, Daniel. I needed this tonight. Pale, I needed this all day. I've been bummed out for a while now, and it's been hard to get over it. So this game's helping. Talking to you guys is helping a lot. You have such nice things to say and share. It's such a hard subject to tackle because death is an inevitability for all of us, and we know that. But the struggle is to not dwell on it. Yep. Make sure this person knows that they're doing absolutely amazing. The fact that they live with these thoughts and feelings are still standing and fighting today is such a feat. You'll never be a burden to people who truly love you. And honestly, self-love is hard. Constantly looking at oneself can be exhausting. You see all your flaws, but looking at all the good things ahead can be a wonderful thing. Well said, perfect answer, beautifully put. Ethan wants us to make sure they're doing amazing. So, you are doing amazing. You're doing amazing. Ethan, I know I'm running out of lines. I only get 14 lines, so I hope that's enough. Cyclone772, welcome in. This is beautiful. I need this tonight. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for being a friend of DT's. A friend of DT's is a friend of mine. You're getting help, Landry. I do appreciate the concern. Of course, of course. I'm glad you're getting help. Lubricated Sword, I'm no good with feelings, but if you ever need anything. Thank you so much for the 2 months, my friend. Dang, I'm almost here for you, buddy. I'm here for you too, Brittany. Thinking about these subjects together is definitely therapeutic, also pretty unifying. I'm sincerely thankful that each of you exist. Ethan, I'm so happy that I met you and that we've been able to bond these past few months. I cherish our time together. I didn't realize so many people would be vibing with this game. I thought it would just be me, to be honest. So maybe that's part of my anxiety or something. Let's give this person a kitty, though. You get a kitty. You don't always have to be doing amazing. It's okay to not to be okay. I think being not okay, but recognizing that you're not okay is also amazing, though. Even though if you're not feeling amazing. I feel like I have a hard time relaxing. It's as though my default state of being is stressed and on edge. All the overthinking I do isn't helping me any. That's for sure. I need to find some way to truly unwind and let go. I feel like I have a hard time relaxing. It's as though my default state of being is stressed and on edge. All the overthinking I do isn't helping me any, that's for sure. I need to find some way to truly unwind and let go. It's absolutely okay to not be okay. Brittany's here for all of us. Thank you, Brittany. Been a great stream. Happy to be here. Deku, thanks so much for being here. Thank you for being a friend of all our beautiful friends, too. I know I see you everywhere. The vibes. Experiencing the full range of human emotions is perfectly valid. We shouldn't feel ashamed of going through the lows. Nort, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you for being here. Back from lurking, just finished Japan drawing of Super Mario RPG, but I thought I'd say goodbye before I head out. Have a great stream. See you guys. Kokiri, thank you so much for hanging out. Can't wait to see your drawing. Have sweet dreams. Love you, my friend. Feel this one. Overthinking, I'm qualified. Landry, help. Headed out too. Much love, everyone. Keep killing with these letters and your big old heart, Daniel. Allie, thank you so much for the raid. It was so fun to watch you stream tonight. Hope you have a wonderful night. Can't wait to hang out with you some more. Just back from lurking, but the letters and advice everyone has been giving has been beautiful. Thank you, Captain Geach. Thank you for being here. This is a big mood, and I don't know exactly how to answer it. Even sometimes when you're happy, it's too much. I get called dramatic a lot when I have normal feelings. It's so frustrating. Nort, welcome in. Here we go. Get ready. A girl I used to work with told me that she absolutely hated me at first because I was too friendly, and it stuck with me ever since, as though it could be a bad thing. Just never stop being you. You're perfect the way you are, honestly. We all love you. Working on things that take your mind off things are okay. Drawing, working out, running. That's a good point, Landry. That's a good point to start with, too. Don't feel bad doing the things that may seem unproductive. They are the stress relievers. Although they may seem like you're wasting time or not, or you're being lazy, it's actually really helping you unwind your body, needs rest. Your brain needs rest. Make sure you take that time for yourself. Meditation may also help schedule some time to just be you and not anything else. Let yourself calm down and spend a few moments not thinking and just be. This sounds corny, but it might just help. Keeping your hand busy but doing something that you feel is productive is good. Even if productivity is working towards a hobby you enjoy is a great way to get your mind off the day to day. I wish I had a good answer for this and could relax for once in my goddamn life, Rachel. I have to find outlets like fiction, stuff to force myself out of my head, and that's worked for me. Talking to people about things that they are dealing with to remind myself the world is so big and I'm small. That's a good thing. Keeping goals in mind and finding clear, measurable ways to obtain them is great. Hill agrees with Jess. Very talkative, passionate person. When someone says it's too much or annoying, it makes me want to crawl into myself and change. Brittany, please be yourself. We love you. Well said, Landry. Well said, Landry. This is Feelsy, Nort. Quite Feelsy, Sword. There are many things that worry us in the world. Sometimes you gotta stop and question, am I just wallowing in worry? Can I affect anything immediately? Being productive with hobbies is what has kept me motivated in life. The most after I dealt with depression. I'm sorry you've had to deal with that, Casey. I'm glad that your hobbies are helping though. I think streaming, like as this is one of my hobbies and it's definitely helped me. In some ways it's hurt me, and that's none of your guys' problem, but or fault, I mean, but it's just something we have to balance, I guess. Okay, if we opening up, I might as well add my 2 cents. School is putting heavy stress on me. I keep going above and beyond and I'm told to go farther. They normalize breakdowns as if they're healthy, put a huge strain on us. Makes me physically sick sometimes. I wish I could look at myself as more than a robot. Cyclone, I'm sorry you're going through that. I know a lot of friends that are going through the same thing in school, and they're trying to push you to the edge. They want to make sure you go above and beyond, and sometimes to extents that aren't healthy. Definitely prioritize your health above your grades, because if you just have a breakdown, it's not going to help you in the long run. I'd like to do this too. Is it online? It's $5 on Steam. Yep. Okay, Ethan, you got it. Thank you, Ethan. If you're worrying about something you can't control, take a break and acknowledge that worry, but then try and shift to something you can. I wish Steam worked for me. It's tough, Cyclone. Right, Cyclone? I have to consistently remind myself that I don't have to be productive when I don't have any work to do, because I always feel anxious when I legit have nothing to do. I think cooking for me has been an outlet where I feel productive while also being able to follow one of my hobbies. Cooking has been great, Captain Geach. I'm glad you have been enjoying cooking. I like to look at recipe books and watch like cooking shows and try to follow them. It definitely takes your mind off things because you have to completely focus, unless it's baking. If it's baking, it's actually pretty easy, but it tastes good. The realest shit I've ever seen. I'm sorry you deal with that too. Yo, yeah, Rachel, you definitely relate to Cyclone. Take care of yourself. You can't do anything at all if you aren't okay. I think that was what I was trying to say. You said it a little bit more eloquently than me, Rachel. It's not surprising. Stay true to who you are, Jess. Don't ever let people's opinions mess that up for you. You guys are going off. Should I send this letter? I'm sorry if I should have said something else. You are who you are for yourself. If you're satisfied with who you are, then stay that way. Anyone who doesn't appreciate that doesn't deserve you. Completely agree, Deku. Nort could say so much about this. overwork culture we're currently living in is super gross. Yep. What I would tell people in school as someone who took honors classes while having a job and taking care of sick parents, remember no one, not even you, are going to remember what your grades are in the future. Yeah. We were talking earlier, Landry, about people don't have to go to college to be successful or happy. Like, if it's a part of what you want to do, then go for it, but don't feel like you absolutely have to. There's other options in life. Rachel's glad that Captain Beach has a good escape from the law school prison. Hope we move away from overwork culture at some point. Maybe our generation will make that change. We definitely weren't put on this earth to just pay bills and die. Nor I feel that. I feel that 100%. It's even worse because I've been a straight A student for so long. For as long as you can remember it, all of a sudden people look at me different because I'm not who I used to be. Years of being gifted burned me out years before I needed to. Cyclone, you don't have to prove yourself to anyone. Just be yourself. Do what you want to do. A's aren't the only thing in life. If you're passing, you're doing fine. You're doing great. You're doing a great job. If you used to like learning, focus on just learning and not worrying about being tested on it. Try finding joy in things that are stressful. Honestly, the community I've immersed myself in Twitch has been a great outlet for stress and sadness and loneliness, especially since David's gone. Brittany, I know that's tough. I remember seeing the day that he left, and I wanted to make sure you were okay. If you ever just need somebody to talk to, we're all here, obviously, and we're all in Discord available for you. I know the loneliness, I've dealt with a lot of loneliness too, so I know exactly what that feels like. The need to overachieve is overwhelming in culture. Been having problems with dealing with keeping up with relationships recently. It's left a gap in my life for the past few years. Completely focused on keeping my partner happy, kids happy, boss happy, etc. Lubricated sword, that's a lot. Definitely having a partner and kids is something I'm not well versed in, like having a wife and having kids. But you being able to get through that, it's definitely an achievement, right? Greed Pale. Meeting you all through Twitch has really helped me with my mental state after the past year, and I appreciate you all so much. I'm in the same boat, KT. I'm in the same boat. There's definitely peaks and valleys. The past week has been a valley, which has led us to this day. The reason I found this game. Gifted student syndrome is so real, and I haven't figured out how to deal with it yet, but I know you have solidarity and aren't alone in it. It's a societal problem, not your fault in the slightest. I'm sorry if I'm going kind of slow, guys. I'm trying to keep up with you. You're definitely my priority. I want to help these strangers too, but I want to make sure we can talk to you guys too. I feel that so much. I used to do so well in school, and then I started stressing myself out to the point of starting to fail. I had to tell myself to take things at my pace, learn how to accept my failures as a way to grow. Deku, I think that's very mature of you. I love this. Struggled with that pressure for so long. I don't want to, but I gotta head off. You're all beautiful and valuable. I'm glad you're here. Ethan, thank you so much for everything tonight. Your advice has been invaluable. You taught us to not feel guilty about our depression. That's something I never really thought about, I guess. So I appreciate you. I can't wait to meet you in person and hang out with you. Thanks so much for being here and sharing your love and warmth with us. Cyclone, of course, always feel welcome to share with us. We'll be here for you. Sleep well, my friend. Know that you can always reach out to me if you need anything, whenever. Thank you so much, Ethan. I'll take you up on it. So much I could say, but I don't have the space to. What I will say is no one has figured it out, no one. And if they say they do, they're just lying. Just take it day by day. We're all trying, we're trying the best we can. We have each other, though. We can all figure it out together. I've had a recent realization that I struggle with loneliness, but it's something I've had since I can remember, so I've become very comfortable with it at the same time. Yeah, there's like little spurts of like you feel loved and wanted, KT. Like at least that's how I feel. I don't want to project my feelings onto you. But then like when that goes away, like it kind of fades away after a little bit, and then the loneliness like creeps back in, and it just like consumes you, and you don't know what to do about it, and you like try to reach out to people, and sometimes they don't have the time for you. And that's why like the message that I sent out had to do with feeling like no one cares sometimes. I think it has to do with that loneliness. This is making me go through absolute waves right now with my current mental state. I'm sorry, Jess. Please take any time you need. If this is too much, I don't want to cause any additional pain in your life. But we're definitely here for you if you want to talk to us. It's therapeutic. Wasn't ready for the stream. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. As a gay man who's never had body issues, I understand this. I haven't even read it yet. I didn't love myself on the inside, so I thought, hold up, trying to keep up. If my outside looks better, people would like me, but people still didn't get real close to me after working out. Langy, I can understand that too. I've had a lot of weight issues in my life, and like getting exercise is gonna help no matter what. As long as you're being healthy and safe, it's gonna help your mental state. It's gonna help your confidence, but it's definitely not going to change your perception of how other people see you. I don't think. That's just a different issue altogether, and that's something I still struggle with. This heart-to-heart with everyone is just it's a lot. You guys opening up has literally made my entire day. This has been beautiful. I was just gonna drop in for a sub and lurk, but I got hooked. You're hooked in. All in all, don't feel bad about feeling human. It's what makes us human. All right, should I try to read this real quick? I weighed 120 pounds. I thought I was fat. It made me depressed, made me eat. Now I weigh 160 and I feel even worse. If I felt horrible at 120 and lost weight again, it wouldn't matter. I know I have body issues, but how can I ever feel better? Oh man, this is a hard one. Hill, thank you so much for the raid, my friend. How was your stream? If you guys aren't following Hillcray, what are you doing? Go follow my friend Hillcray, my sister from another mister. I love you, my friend. We have a lot going on today. We're writing letters and reading letters from real people who are dealing with real problems. Chat is also sharing, so feel free to share. I'm trying to keep up the best I can. I love you too, Hill. Thank you so much for the raid. Hello, everyone. I'm Daniel.
Love you, Daniel.
I play weird-ass games. Usually, I'm being a big old clown face, but today we're just having those feels. We're sharing our feels. Let me try to keep up with everybody. Not sure I told anyone, but when I first found Drive-Thru, I was in a really bad place. A lot changed that day, so I owe a lot to you, DT. Cyclone, I'm glad DT was able to help you. Thank you guys for making me feel better even without realizing it. I'm going to go get some sleep. Love you all. I'm always an outlet for any of y'all if you need anything. Brittany, thank you so much for hanging out and being open with us and sharing and helping us. If you're still here, I'm sorry if I missed it. If you're not, sweet dreams, my friend. We love you, Cyclone. I'm seriously glad that things are going in a nice direction. I'm so excited for the future. Honestly, fluctuating self-worth is such a challenging thing to work through. Giant group therapy session. It's great, right, Landry? You're never alone, Daniel. Thank you, Rachel. Raid. Welcome, friends. Welcome, Cereal, Breakfast Cub, Hill. I'm just now catching up. I'm sorry. It's a lot. This message on screen hits hard. It's how I feel about my physical self, right? The Great Sword. I can kind of relate to that. Raiders don't even know what they're in for. Hill, thank you so much for the 4 months. I can't believe it. I can't believe we've been through 4 months together. Even longer, I think. I think it's been 5. Because I wasn't affiliated when we first became friends, I don't think. Follow Hill. Sister from another mister. It's true. You're lovely, Breakfast Cub. Honestly, your weight is just a number. It doesn't matter. What matters is how you feel about yourself and how you make those important make you feel. My father and I were like 2 peas in a pod, and when he died, my God, I felt alone. I still do most days, but I'm getting better. Nort, I'm so glad you're starting to feel better. I'm sorry for your father's passing. Landry also lost your dad. I'm sorry as well, Landry. But here we are, together. I'm glad you guys can relate to each other. You know what they say about getting better? It's better than bad. It's good. Nobody says that. True, I'm a founder. Hill. I love you so much. Most people with weight issues want some semblance of control because they don't feel like they can control anything else. My parents and brothers and sisters constantly tease me about my weight since I'm the biggest in the family. I know they're just teasing, but then I look at myself in the mirror and I just feel unhappy. Lubricated Sword. I know exactly how that feels. I'm super self-conscious about my weight. I guess the only thing we can really do is be open about it and tell people like it's not okay to joke about it, and it makes you feel bad. You just have to be honest. So that they stop doing it. Otherwise, they'll just keep doing it. BRB, pal. Gotta run downstairs. I'll see you in a bit, Hill. We're going to try to answer this question. I think some people in chat were answering it a little bit. I might actually need some of your guys' help to answer this. Everybody gets a soccer ball emote. You're also welcoming. Nort may be married, and I love my partner to death, but I miss my father every day. It hurts knowing I'll never have a bond like that again. I'm sorry, Nort. I'm so sorry that you lost that. I'm sure your father would want you to try to make bonds, though, right? Try to make new bonds. Maybe it won't ever live up to the one you had. And I'm sure your partner is definitely a part of that. Don't really feel qualified to give advice for this. I don't want to say anything wrong. You want to stress that they are more than their weight. That's true. Thank you, Landry. I have also struggled with weight issues my entire life. Being bitter about yourself. Do not even start with what you eat or how much you eat. Maybe start with your mental state of being. I don't want to just like try and fix their problem, I guess. Is multifaceted? I don't know if it matters. Problems, feelings. This is a tough one. I don't even feel like this is a good answer. I wanted to delete it. It's easier said than done. All we can do, Remy, welcome in. All we can do is offer a little bit of advice and maybe just understanding. To be honest, I was overweight in middle school and high school, but then I lost a lot of weight when I tried out for football in high school. It made me feel better to look thinner, but I was still the same me. I knew I was still who I was regardless of my weight. I still look in the mirror sometimes and wish I was more in shape, but honestly knowing that I'm the same person regardless, have a wife that loves me regardless of my weight is all I need. Healthy body is functional body regardless of the number that appears because of gravity. Don't think of healthy lifestyle as a punishment. If you focus on taking care of yourself, the natural changes, the multifaceted is fine. Don't worry. You're doing the best that you can. Your father is always there for you. You meet again. You just gotta keep pushing, trying your best. Well said, Deku. I've been overweight my entire life, to be honest. Never really felt the need to lose weight for any cosmetic reason. I've never really cared what other people think about me. Just done my own thing. But now I'm almost 40, I can feel the negative effects it has on my health. Now I wish I would have taken a more active role in youth and losing it. It's very hard in this constant struggle. Serial, I can completely relate to that. And I hope you're finding ways to combat the struggle. It's never too late though. It's never too late. So don't give up. Do what you gotta do to be happy. We love you. There's plenty of people here in this chat, plenty of people on Discord if you ever need advice for anything. I need to reread this because I don't even feel satisfied with my answer. You are more than your weight. It can be really difficult on a daily basis. I've also struggled with weight issues my entire life. Feeling better about yourself may not even start with what you eat or how much you eat. Maybe start with your mental state of being and not focus on your weight so much. Being happy is multifaceted and we all struggle with it. Be honest with people around you. Find a community who may be able to relate to your feelings. Gotta bounce. I can't handle this right now. I'm going to play some Pokemon with my husband. Stay wholesome, everyone. Nort, thank you so much for hanging out and sharing your life with us. We love you. I hope you enjoy Pokemon with your husband. I know it's a lot. I'm sorry. A lot of you guys didn't sign up for this. You've just been shoved in here through raids, but I appreciate every single one of you. Your value as a person is more than your weight. Is that just... Thank you, Steve. I don't know if you meant for me to remove that from something else and replace it, or just add that on the end. Thank you so much for hanging out, Nort. I know it's difficult. This is rough for a lot of people, including myself, so I appreciate all the time you did spend in here. Have a wonderful night. What is this game? Hill, we are reading real letters from real people and trying to give them advice. We can also send our own letters, which I did earlier, and we got some really beautiful letters back. I hope that helps. I don't feel the best about that answer. We're gonna move on though. Breakfast Cub is in for the long haul. Meant to just edit the first sentence, but doesn't hurt to reiterate. Ah, got you, Steve. Hey, polyam friends. Started dating a second person. My primary partner is faced with a lot of insecurities they didn't realize they have. Some days it's hard, some days it's easy. Do you have any success stories? I'm not poly, so I guess I can't help. I'm leaving my job of 4 years for a new one, which is very exciting, but I'm also really sad to leave my team and nervous to have to prove myself to a new place. I keep telling myself it's the right move, but it's hard to let go. I feel like we can help this one. It's a tough thing to answer. There's no real good answer. Cyril, I agree. I hope that when they read it, though, they at least feel heard. That's my biggest hope, is that we're not ignoring them. We're trying to listen and give a thoughtful response, and I hope they feel that when they read our response. I know even like one of the responses I got was a little bit of tough love, and I appreciated the tough love. Big thing is separating your self-worth from your weight and reminding yourself that what's important is in showing who you are is what you do and your heart, and you are enough. Ooh boy, Serial. This game is too real, Remy, right? You're doing great. Thank you, Landry. You guys are helping me a lot. Look forward to making new friends at this new place. Hell yeah. Look forward to making new friends at the new place. Thanks, Hill. That's a good way to start. But do not worry, my friend. You can always stay in touch with the people you care about, even if you aren't working with them. Set up little dates here and there. Go out to dinner and show that you still care about them They're nervous to have to prove yourself at a new place. Starting anything new can be hard and scary. But you will do great. I know you will. Best of luck. Could have answered all sorts of stuff on that. Serial. Feel free to write as much as you want. I might use a lot of what you guys say, because I'm definitely not the most qualified person here to answer these questions. I'm just the dumb streamer boy. There's a lot of value and courage in taking the time to step out of your comfort zone and venture into new opportunities. Embrace that feeling of excitement as much as possible. It's going to be an incredible opportunity to meet new people. Jess, that is beautiful. I'm going to add some of that. If you don't mind, Jess, I don't want to just steal your words and just act like I'm the best person. Let me know if you're okay with me taking... I'm not going to use the whole thing word for word, but I do want to use some of that because I thought it was beautiful. It's hard to leave the friends you have made at your old job, but they will still be there for you in your times of need. That was beautiful, Lubricated Sword. You're doing great. Gonna need to call my therapist after stream, Remy. Do what you gotta do, but we're here for you too if you need it. Steal my shit! Okay, I'm gonna use a little bit of that. I want to put it right here. Courage, taking time to step out of your comfort zone. I only get 14 lines, so I can't just use everything, guys. But I thought Jess made a very, very beautiful point. And she has a way with words, so I'm gonna steal him. I'm gonna steal him and give him an astronaut. Change is hard, but trusting yourself enough to know that you'll survive no matter what happens is a good place to start. Right, Landry? I'm so nervous doing new things, especially if you have to do the new thing by yourself. I get so used to just like finding someone to like help me. I need like a little friend, like a little companion to go through new things, and like stepping out by yourself into the unknown, it's the most terrifying experience. It's always difficult starting over a new job. I too have hesitated to leave a job because I didn't want to start over. So miserable that I knew for my own sake I had to leave. As long as they go in with a positive attitude and are ready to learn new things and meet new people, I'm sure they'll be okay. Deku, I wish I could take that advice. I need to take this advice, Deku. Here, I'm going to copy this. I'm going to copy some of the things you say and I'm going to put it in Notepad so that I can read it later. Because I need to take some of this advice myself. It's a very interesting concept for a game. I love this so much. I'm glad you guys are enjoying this. I'm going to send this one out so we can go find another one. This feels like a therapy session. It's just $5. Here's $5 therapy from absolute strangers. My friend came out to me as bi, and I'm the only one who knows. I haven't told anyone, of course, but he is really worried and anxious because his family has some of his friends don't support LGBTQ+. Any advice on how I should comfort him? Also a good reminder that you don't have to prove yourself to anyone. Take all the knowledge and experiences with you as you start a new position, and have a superpower and unique experiences that no one else at the new job will have. That's a good point, Rachel. The fact these are real people give me a sense of anxiety. Steal my shit. You made good memories in your previous employment. That was a change 4 years ago. You're bound to make good memories in this new place as well. What words? The fear of what ifs. I deal with crippling anxiety and what could happen as opposed to what is currently happening. Ramzik, I can completely relate to that. So many what ifs. Qualified for this as well, Landry. Pop off if you got it. I have some things I want to say, but I will add in whatever you got to say too. Hate to leave, but I need some sleep. Love you all. Hope you have a great night. Lubricated Sword, thank you so much for hanging out and for sharing. I know it's not easy, especially we're sharing with people that we hang out with every day, so I really appreciate it. Hope you have beautiful sleep. Cheers, my friend. Can you keep the questions up a little bit longer? I'll reread this one for you. I might be able to go back, actually. Yep, I can go back. My friend came out to me as bi. I'm the only one who knows. I haven't told anyone, of course, but he is really worried and anxious because his family and some of his friends don't support LGBTQ+. Any advice on how I should comfort him? Landry says, you are bi. It's part of who you are, while considering what your family thinks is fine. But you are the one who lives with this aspect of yourself. And by you mean the friend, right? So that's the advice that we should give this person to give their friend advice. You don't have to tell anyone until you're ready, but always be aware that something could be revealed to them as well. Yeah. That's a weird feeling, Landry. Adviceception. I hope you guys had a chance to read this. I can always reread it too. It's up here in the top. I know it's hard to read because it's like so small. But if you want me to reread it, I can. Landry, I'm gonna type some of what you said. I would reassure a friend as much as they need it. It was incredibly brave of them to come out to you. Please show love and compassion as much as you can. I would start by also telling them that being bi is a part of who they are, and while considering what their family thinks is fine, they are the one who lives with this aspect of themselves. They never feel like they need to tell anyone until they are ready. MD, thank you for gifting a sub to Serial. MD hype. Welcome in, MD. If you've just been lurking, I appreciate it. Thank you for giving a gift sub to our dear friend Serial. Honestly, even if people don't take it well, if they love you, they'll understand eventually. Prepare for the idea that it won't. But honestly, just knowing that your feelings are valid no matter what others say should come above all else. Even though you may suffer through coming out initially, you will feel a weight lifted off your shoulders, and I also think your mental happiness will be better because you can finally be yourself and truly be free. Serial, I agree with what you're saying, but it can also be super complicated because we don't know exactly this person's situation, and it can turn dangerous, especially in some parts of the world. So unfortunately, that's just the reality. Like, it can just be really dangerous for people to be outed when they're not ready and aren't comfortable with it. Live your truth. Physical safety over everything. Make sure you're able to support yourself with any fallout. Yeah, I know you know. I'm just making sure that's out there. Stronger than ever. We all have your back. I love you. Please be safe. I think it's important to reassure that this person has their friends back on whatever happens next, for better or worse, definitely. It's a scary thing. You would think in 2020 we'd be in a more accepting place, but it seems we've almost gone backwards. In some places, yes. I had a super close friend who came out to us as gay. We completely supported him and showed him love. Just support them no matter what. Exactly, Captain Beach. Very good point. Very good point. We'll give that a kitten. I think we did a good job. Landry, thank you so much. I know you contributed a lot to this, so thank you so much. Thank you everyone that also contributed. I hope that helps. It's weird that we're giving advice to somebody that wants to give advice. I'm 17, I dropped out of college, I have no direction in my future. I'm scared of not being successful and I don't know what to do. Feels like I'm stuck, not knowing how to make progression forward to benefit myself. This is kind of similar to what Steve and I were talking about earlier with one of the other ones. Oh, sorry. Let me leave that up a little bit longer. Sorry, I'm going too fast. A great message. You're doing great. Be proud of yourself, Rachel. Thank you guys for helping me. Thank you for being here. This definitely is therapeutic for me too. Just like hearing your guys' struggles and sharing my own. Working on these strangers' struggles together is definitely a very unique experience. This letter sounds like me, but I'm 24, stuck. That's a word that hits home. Cyclone. Learn a trade, right? That's what Steve brought up. I was trying to think of the word. It's trade school. Landry just brought up apprenticeships, completely valid. Plumbers, electricians are dying for workers. Exactly. Yep. Okay, let's get in there. Success is relative. Your own concept of success is just as valid as anyone else's. You don't have to be a billionaire or a doctor. Just do what you believe is the right path for you. Outside of college, there are trade schools. You could look into apprenticeships. Become an electrician. Work in construction, or follow a more artistic path. Ask others for help if you can. Make friends and network where you can. You are still young. A lot of time left to figure things out. Be responsible, but also find something that makes you happy. Oh, I can't say love. I'll just say D. This is honestly one of the best individual streams I've ever been a part of on Twitch. Steve, thank you for being here. This is a beautiful game to have been created. You're wonderful humans and I appreciate you all. MD, thank you for being here too. And thank you for gifting us up to our dear friend Zero. We appreciate you so much, MD. Find something that you're at least good at, you don't mind doing, get paid for it. Experience is experience wherever you find it. Try experimenting with your hobbies. Find a job to match. No shame in dropping out. It's also perfectly acceptable to take some time to figure out pursuing your goals and opportunities. I agree. Often very hard to see your friends learning to drive and doing internship opportunities that you missed out on, beginning to wonder why you're so behind in life. Honestly, college isn't for everyone. Yep, I think that we might have said that to one of the first people. There are other ways to be successful out there without having to go through the stress of getting an education. Go out there and experience things, try to find a passion in something. It's not always obvious what you want to do in life. If I can be honest, I don't think you should push this person into, oh, try this or that. Okay. We'll do what you said, Jess. Take time. Figure out and pursue your goals, opportunities. Thank you, Jess, for pointing that out. I appreciate that. Any criticism is great, because someone's definitely going to read this, right? And I want to make sure they get what they need out of it, or at least something out of it. At the end of the day, college isn't going anywhere. You can always go back. Those trades are making more money than most college graduates. I dropped out, and the number of people that bombarded me with opinions of what I should do almost pushed me over the edge. That's a good perspective, Jess. Thank you. Not all of us have that perspective, so thank you for sharing that. Maybe like more general in the aspect. I think other opportunities like trade school and apprentices is fine. I think Jess has a point though. They know. They're gonna know. We don't need to push it on them. My brother never went to college. He's tried so many different things. He tried getting a job in radio, doing improv, getting a CNA license. Still hasn't figured it out. Still support him no matter what. College is such a generic thing to do. It's what we were pushed into doing because it's what we assume is right. Take time when you're ready, look at your options. I think just generalizing, there are other options out there. It's okay to weigh them all. Definitely, Jess. Breakfast Cups checked on Jess. My cat can sense the vibes. He's arrived and demanding pets. I have room to say love, though. So that's good. Which, see, Jess made that edit, and now we can say love D. I'm just chilling. Something went wrong trying to send your letter. No. What happened? Let's try it again. I think the servers are down. Didn't mean to shoot things down. Just as someone who dropped out, I personally wouldn't have loved it. I completely agree, Jess. When you said that to me, I immediately felt like you had a very valid point. Otherwise, I wouldn't have erased it. I value your words and thoughts, but now I can't send it, and it's making me sad. Did I do something wrong? Is there something in here that's like causing it to break? Maybe I'll try try this one. No, we spent so much time on this one. It's not gonna go through. He's getting all the pets, trust me. I'm only one deer, I feel that. Your opinion is completely valid, just speak from experience. Alright, we're gonna try Steep's idea. Copy paste. I'm gonna make sure I paste this in the notepad so we don't lose it. Back out. There's something up with the letter, it just won't. Maybe it's too long. Is there anything I can take out? Maybe I'll just take the sticker off? That's frustrating. Yeah, is there a word they don't like? Please don't do this game. Don't end this therapeutic night. I just got all the lucky emblems, Mandy. Congratulations. Do you have Ultima now, or do you still have more stuff you gotta do? It might be a keyword or something that's falsely catching. Can you retract your letters? Like, did the person say they don't want any more responses? Oh, I don't know. Try taking out billionaire. It just doesn't like it. You still have the flan. Oh, Mandy, the plans. If there's a limit to how many responses you can send out, I don't think so. There's a limit to how many lines you can use. I've only used 11 of 14. No, I want this person to get help. Maybe I'll take out the Love D. Maybe my initials breaking it. Or maybe the server's just down. You're not gonna do it after all that, Mandy? I might have to just give up on this one, guys. Maybe I'll try next. Previous. Back. View requests. Someone gave me a mail, dear. Someone sends you their thanks for the letter you wrote. I'm getting stickers. I got a mug. Mug. Can you restart the game and come back? I don't know if the question will still be there. Let's see. Yeah, we lost the question. Unless it's still back here. Oh, there's a... Oh, we're going... Oh, God. There's so many. I shouldn't have done that. Well, we lost that one. If we see it again, I have the response saved. Oof, it's 10. Gonna start winding down. Thank you for this, though. This was a pleasant, surprising end of the day. Have a good night, Daniel. Landry, thank you so much for coming in here. It was great having you here and giving us so much advice. I appreciated everything you had to say. I hope I see you soon. Sleep well. Mug. Feel empty inside. Same. Right? I feel like we jumped ahead to like 3 different letters and I saw things and I was like, how do I answer all these right now? This is very relatable. No, you aren't alone. Each day can be hard. I hope you find the help you need. I hope this game is helping in some way. I've definitely felt empty and lonely. I know what you're going through. There are people who care and love you. You just have to be willing to let them in, be open about how you feel. We'll give them a kitty. Gotta ask yourself what makes you happy in life. Sometimes nothing makes you happy in life, Remy. Sometimes nothing. Mug. I value happiness on doing things that make me happy and not worry about what others think. I mean, this is so vague that it's hard to even say, but I feel like that was... Hopefully this actually goes through. It must have just been that letter. Always working on moving forward. What happens when I get there? What if it doesn't make me happy? Alright, I'll leave this open. I keep forgetting. I need more wine. I want to make sure you guys get a chance to read it because I know it's hard afterwards. Feeling like that can be terrifying and isolating. It's important to know that you're doing the best you can, and there will be a day in the near future where the emptiness will dissipate. It's never going to last forever. You just need to push through until the other side, because people care about you, even when you feel like they don't. And it will be worth it for the happiness you will feel. Thank you, Rachel. Sorry you're late, you had a lot of feelings. I'm sorry I sent it so fast. I should have left it to linger while you guys talk. But thank you for saying that. Because, I mean, a lot of the letters we're reading, it's like things that I possibly could have written too. Like, I've been relating to a lot of these, which is kind of sad. Can you remove your letter? I don't know, Remy. I don't think you can. I'm always working on moving forward. What happens when I get there? What if it doesn't make me happy? Know that you are doing an amazing job moving forward in the first place. Be proud of yourself. If you don't get the expected results that you want, it's never too late to try something else. This one is a mood. Seriously feel like you would give beautiful advice if you play this, right? Rachel's so much better than I am. Rachel, will you take the reins? You just type everything out and I'll paste it in. Fuck, Jess and I completely EXE stopped working. It was hilariously depressing. Means a lot to me. I struggle with a lot of this, and I've gone through a lot to get here. It's taken a lot of pain, and I'm glad it can be helpful. Rachel, you've always given me amazing advice. I know I came to you when I was feeling stuck in Indiana, and you gave me advice saying I need to just do things for myself once in a while, and that's stuck with me. Remy's on fire. Stuck in Indy, you feel it. I don't know if there really needs to be anything more than this. It's short and sweet. You've gotten this far. Moving forward is still moving. Just keep going. Have a little... Oh wait, I haven't used my deer yet. I'll give you a deer. I'm sorry if anyone was still working on that one. I don't want to feel like I'm wasting away anymore. I can't ever find the energy to pursue my passions, and it's awful. I know it's my depression and anxiety, but I have no way to deal with them. I just want to feel like I'm worth something for once, I guess. I definitely could have written this one. This is exactly how I feel. In some cases, I feel like maybe I should just relate to them and not try to give advice that I haven't even taken myself. This music, though. I'll read it again before we reply. I don't want to feel like I'm wasting away anymore. I can't ever find the energy to pursue my passions, and it's awful. I know it's my depression and anxiety, but I have no way to deal with them. I just want to feel like I'm worth something for once, I guess. A reminder that little victories are still victories, and being alive is enough, and you're valuable regardless of your demons you face. Worth everything by just being here and trying. It's a good point, Rachel. I'm gonna use that line because it was beautiful. feel like this was stolen out of your head too? I do feel like you can split the letter into relating to how they feel and then giving advice that has helped you cope. Yeah, Deku. I don't know if there is like a perfect way to respond. I hope that we're doing okay. I appreciate everybody's help doing this. Because just as a reminder, if you didn't know, these are real people with real problems. And we're also a real person with real problems. Maybe we should start writing more of our own letters and see what people say to us. Look at the minor breakthrough you just had. I think talking it out helps me put things into perspective and sorting out my emotions. Gotta find an outlet, not bottle everything up. Just acknowledging their thoughts and feelings is definitely progressing. And the fact that they even sent this letter trying to find any kind of advice. I like what you wrote. Thank you, Deku. Even like, I'm like second guessing a lot of my advice, and it helps that you guys are here. Because I don't want to make somebody feel worse. That's not my goal. Thank you, Rachel. Like, I hope somebody reads this and doesn't feel worse. That's the one thing I want in life. Maybe they can read it and be like, oh, okay, that's fine. Or maybe they'll feel good. Those are the best two scenarios. Take care of yourself. Be kind to yourself. Love deep. Thank you, Remy. Thank you, Captain Beach. Maybe we should write one. Someone sends their thanks for the letter we wrote. We got a model boat. I put this boat together myself. I bet it will float real good. Like, I think we can actually put some of these stickers. Yeah, we can decorate a little bit. Maybe let's take a break. It's getting super heavy. I don't think that you've been overstepping any boundaries. Thank you, Deku. You guys have been definitely helping me. Lance! What's up, Lance? Float boat. I want to put this deer somewhere. Oh. Oh, snap! Summon best boy. Watson, wanna come back? Oh, they just go long before his last hurrah. Oh, snap! They're like little toys. So cute. Lands, we're just having a real heart-to-heart moment. Oh, best boy's here. Lands, if you're just coming in, this game, people write real letters looking for real advice. And we write responses, and we can write our problems in letters and get responses back. Come here, buddy. Remy wants to see you. Track. Good timing, Track. Best boy's here. Thank you for the hug. Raid, Buckles, Track. Hey guys. Welcome, Raiders. Watson's here. Big fluff ball. Ugh. Watson's too pure. What are you doing tonight? Are you sleeping? Okay. I love you, Watson. I'm sorry I called you a shithead, but sometimes you go out into the rain and you are one. I love you even then. Yeah, when he goes out in the rain and he doesn't come inside and he smells like a wet towel, what a good boy. What a beautiful soul. Alright. We're placing all of our toys that we got from all of our friends that thanked us. Oh, snap! That is a good kitty. Did we forget the boat? I think we didn't put the boat down yet. There's the boat. Oh, that's nice. Look, our room's decorated. Someone sends their thanks for the letter you wrote. Got so many. Our room is looking good. Alright, let me... Should we look at the mental health resources again? It's been since the beginning of the stream, so I just want to point it out again. If you are struggling, there is help out there. Check out mentalhealth.gov, the Suicide Prevention Lifeline, 1-800-273-8255. If you are struggling and you need more than just our help, know that there are resources out there for you. I still remember when Daniel adopted Watson. He was a wild man. He was only 4 months old. Big kitty. This game is great. Feeling pretty chill thanks to the stream. How are you? I've lived in the same state almost my entire life, and I often feel like I cannot leave without making my friends and family feel abandoned. I'm also scared to go out and try new things on my own. I'm scared I'll get there and have no idea what to do. Alright, let's go help other people. How's Watson doing? I think he's doing great. I used to work with HFFTT.org as well. They are great. Thank you, Rachel. I don't think I've heard of them. How's your stream going, Daniel? We're just having heart-to-heart moment track. We're answering letters from real people that need real advice. We're sending out our own letters, getting advice. We only sent out one before. We just sent one out just now, and hopefully we'll get some good letters back. We haven't had any trolls yet, I don't think. There were some people that asked me about video games, which was a nice little break for a second. We talked about Kingdom Hearts and Breath of the Wild. I see Daniel writing letters and I'm perplexed. Get the tissues ready, dude. Same. I totally feel this. Daniel, Captain Geach, I'm glad you can relate, because I've been feeling that for a very long time. Daniel, yay for no trolls, right? Maybe this game has been out, I think, since September, so maybe the trolls have been weeded out, because there is a report button. I feel like finding someone as a couple, but I don't know where to start. It's been like years since I had one. It's not like I'm desperate, but I just want to find someone to be comfortable with, and not just as friends. My past relationships ended kind of bad, to be honest. Okay. I needed some wine for this one, too. This game is $5 on Steam. I feel like finding someone as a couple. I don't know where to start. It's been like years since I had one. I'm not desperate, but I just want to find someone to be comfortable with. And not just as friends. My past relationships ended kind of bad, to be honest. First, let's address the bad part. The biggest step is recognizing what went wrong in the previous relationships. Grow from that. Don't make the same mistakes. Try to be a better partner, a better friend, a better person. Try to nice. Did I spell that right? Recognize? Nice. Traits that are compatible with you before you get too deep. Dating apps are definitely a start, but no, it takes a lot of work and you have to make yourself very vulnerable. Be honest, be kind, be respectful. Make friends regardless. Friends are wonderful. Love doesn't have to be romantic all the time. Love deep. This is basically a big Dear Abby type game where you play Abby and write to her. It's a little bit of give and take. So I sent a couple letters out and people can Dear Abby me. This is indeed a big mood. Recognize is correct. Thank you, Jess. I lived in Illinois most of my life. I moved to Florida for law school. It totally was hard leaving my friends and family behind. Really, the only thing that keeping me here during that whole thing was my wife, because she's the only person I knew after the move. Captain Geach. I'm happy you got to move to Florida. I hope that it's been working out for you. And it's great that you have your wife as a support system as well. Everyone says don't look for love, but it will find you. I'm still waiting. Rami, I know you're on that dating app life too. It's rough. I'm not going to input on this one, to be honest. I've been extremely lucky and can't offer much. One of those assholes that's like, I wasn't looking for it, just happened. Teehee. Hey, why do you want to punch me in the face? I love your love, Jess. I love you and Ryan. It's inspirational to me, seeing you and Ryan together. And sometimes you guys will like show some PDA on stream and it just like melts my heart. And it gives me hope for just love in general. I love love. When you guys like just give a little smooch on stream, I'm like, oh, it was beautiful. Gotta love yourself before you love others. It's getting kind of late for me, so I gotta run. Thank you so much for the stream. It's been wonderful. Good night, everyone. Please remember that you're loved and valued. Deku, thank you so much for hanging out. It's been wonderful to have you here. And all the advice that you've given, everything that you've shared with us, it's very brave of you. We've appreciated it. I've learned a lot from you, actually. Can't wait to get to know you more. Have a wonderful night. Sweet dreams. I have a little bit of beef with this sentiment, but I understand where you're coming from with it. Which sentiment? Gotta love yourself before you can love others. Tell us your beef, Rachel. I was totally worried my wife would feel like you after we left Arizona and moved back to my hometown of Portland, Daniel. She's from Arizona, but has totally been into Portland. It definitely helped me that my friends and family here adore her. Still something I'm sometimes paranoid, worried about. Track, have you talked to her about it? I don't want to turn this into... I don't know if you wrote that with me wanting, or with the intent of me responding to it, but have you talked to your wife about that feeling that you're having? Because maybe you just need a little bit of reassurance. It's okay to get reassurance from your loved ones once in a while. As long as you're nice about it. Right? I know it could be hard to bring that up. You have talked to her about it? Okay. You're on the right path, Track. Thank you for sharing with us. I love Jess. It has been good, but at the beginning it was super tough for me to make friends due to social anxiety, generally not knowing what to do. Captain Geach, that's my fear. Maybe I'll just come to you if I end up moving this year. I'm just gonna come to you and ask you what the fuck I should do. She always says she loves it. That's the joy of paranoia. Let's give this guy a boat. Enjoy your boat. You and Ryan are adorable. That said, I still want him for myself. My fiance gave me permission to fulfill one of my oldest kinks, which is to have intercourse with an older woman. Even though she gave me permission and is encouraging me to do it, I still feel like it's cheating. This is so hard. How am I supposed to answer this? I feel like I should skip it. I feel like if you ever need to talk track, my DMs are always open. We don't kink shame. I think also, though, people on the outside tend to forget that relationships that work are still challenging at times and involve a lot of compromise. You just happen to find someone to grow with rather than to grow apart, that's all. Definitely, Jess. And you have to find somebody that's willing to work with you on that stuff. Like, unfortunately, my last relationship ended because we couldn't agree on working on it anymore, I guess. Like, it takes both of you willing to put in the effort. Because if one person is just like trying to drag it along, it's not gonna work. If your partner is blindly criticizing rather than supporting, it might be coming to an end. I mean, I wasn't shaming so much as it's a lot. It is a lot. Struggling with depression for a huge portion of my life and seeing it in people that I love and that love me. Here, I'll just move this back while we're waiting. Seeing it in people that I love and that love me, it can be hard not to take that sentiment as the love people have shown me, while they are not truly loving themselves, and the love I have tried to show to others when I am not loving myself is not valid enough. When mental health is a consistent struggle, it can be hard to deal with the idea that you need to love yourself to love others well. Rachel, I think that's a really good point. Like, it can be really isolating to think that, well, I don't love myself, then that means no one can love me right now. Like, I guess that is, like, not the best mindset to have. Because sometimes love is the way to pull you out of it. And you shouldn't rely on a single person. You shouldn't just completely put your faith in one person. But there's communities out there. There's people that will love you unconditionally. And it's not just, oh, well, I need a boyfriend or I need a girlfriend to make me happy. It's that love, it comes in a lot of forms. And everybody needs love. In some way or another. Blind support is no good either. For sure, Jess, it's a ton of work, but totally worth it. If your partner is blindly criticizing rather than supporting. Complex situation. Honestly, I would not find it worthwhile or worth the risk, even if your fiance gave you permission. It may still come back at some point or another. If you truly love your fiance, I would take a very long time to consider maybe kinks are fine and normal. Everyone has them. But you are still expected to be respectful of your fiance. And I hope open and honest communication through this time. Good luck. Hope everything works out. D. Sometimes you really need people to get into the hole with you to help you get out of the hole. I've felt that, definitely, Rachel. And like, even now, we're all helping each other, right? And I don't feel like I love myself. Not all the time. So I don't know how I would feel about never getting love. It's not always just throwing a ladder. You're right, I deal with that a lot. I have low self-esteem and can't say I believe in that either. It's just what people say. Remy. Absolutely understand you. Like I said, it's just have beef with the statement, so it's easily triggered. Thank you, Rachel, for taking the time to explain that to us. Daniel, if you ever do move, know that your friends from far away are still going to be there for you. They don't actually go away, even though they are far away. I still keep in touch with my boys from back home. Though I know the prospect of trying to make new friends is difficult, having the support of old friends while you're doing it is definitely helpful. Captain Geach, thanks so much for those kind words, for the reassurance. As I was saying before with track, reassurance is good, and it's appreciated. And like I said, like if I do move, I'm probably going to reach out to you since you've recently been through this, the exact same thing that I'm fearing. So thank you for being here and giving me the advice. I think as well, Danny, you already have a good amount of long-distance friendships that are flourishing. Hey! So I truly believe you could relocate anywhere and still have those same supports, just in a different fashion. I agree, Jess. So what sucks is that some of the friendships and the relationships that I have here, I don't know if they would survive long distance is the thing. But if they don't, then were those relationships even real, or like were they strong enough? It's a weird thing, I guess. Talk to my friends that live across the country. Probably more than the ones that live down the street. Yeah, Remy, for real. Feel free to reach out anytime. I will, Captain Geach. If I was financially stable, I would bounce the fuck out of this state. Feel that. Also know that I hate travel, yet I've grown fond enough of you that I've been starting to think of trying to make a trip to you when I can. Drac, what if I'm gone? What if I just leave? What do you guys think of this answer, though? I'll read it to you again. This seems like a very complex situation. Honestly, I would not find it worthwhile or worth the risk, even if your fiance gave you permission. It may still come back to haunt you at some point or another. I just added haunt in there. It may still come back. Maybe I meant haunt. Come back at some point or another. If you truly love your fiance, I would take a very long time to consider what is best for your relationship. Kinks are fine and normal. Everyone has them. You are still expected to be respectful to your fiance, and I hope you have open and honest communication through this time. Good luck. Hope everything works out. I think that's good. Trip doesn't have to be to Indy. Unless you leave the planet. Good answer. You like it? Ship it. What sticker should we give him? We haven't used Mug yet. Mug. Let's see if anyone replied to us. I feel like Captain Geach already did it though. Can anyone compare to Captain Geach? Did I get a new sticker? Someone wrote you a letter. It's from C. Just as a reminder, I said, I have lived in the same state almost my entire life, and I often feel like I cannot leave without making my friends and family feel abandoned. I'm also scared to go out and try new things on my own. I'm scared I'll get there and have no idea what to do. So let's see what C says. You're living your life through uncertainties. Yes, you might not know what to do, but the only way you'll learn is by trying. I understand worrying about your friends and family, but if leaving is what will make you happy, then it's the right thing to do. They will understand if they care about your happiness. C knows what's up. C gave me mug. They're like, have a mug. Mug. I know we don't kink shame, but this was a bit of a yikes. Not gonna lie. Yup. A bit of a yikes. I can see that coming back real bad. If friendships don't survive the distance, in my opinion, it's worth the band-aid ripping off so you can move your energy to new ones or current ones that will give you more of and what you deserve. I know we've had this conversation, but I'm reiterating. Thank you, Rachel. I always appreciate anything you have to say, any advice you have to give. You are wise and a beautiful person. Noah is the best, proving everyday law school really isn't an entire hellscape. Thank you, Captain Geach. Steep has a big ol' yikes. He didn't say how much older the woman was into. Thank you, C. I'm gonna say thank you with a sticker. Let's give them a boat. Wait, a kitty? Let's give them a kitty just in case. I wish I knew which ones they already had, so I didn't give them a boat. Thank you. Oh shit, we got one from M too. I got a pop can. Is that another pop can inside of it? Also worth noting that some friendships may feel like they fizzle when you're apart, but the moment you're back together, they pick back up where they left off. Sometimes the closest friends, if the bond is deep enough, can go forever without communicating. But the fondness and connection remains and comes up anytime you see each other and interact. Track, I have friendships like that, and what makes me sad is that it's like a one-track, that wasn't a pun, a one-track friendship where like we only hang out when I initiate it, and that's kind of what I talk about. Like, is it strong enough to survive long distance? Because it feels like, and this kind of goes with my other letter where the social anxiety that no one cares about me, is like if I just don't talk to somebody for a while, they don't even try to reach out to me. And it's been like months to years, and it's like then I start to realize, oh, every time we talked, every time we hung out, I initiated it, and then when I didn't, nothing ever came up. Remy, you have my back no matter which state I move to. Thank you, Remy. I appreciate that. I have your back too, buddy. Thanks, Rachel. I'm always for law students supporting each other. We're all in this together, and if we can make it easier for each other, why wouldn't we put in that effort? Leave for a week on vacation and test the waters. Friends will come and you'll make new ones. I'm sure of it. I've not met a person on this planet incapable of making friends wherever they went. Even Hitler had friends. Not that I am comparing him to you. Anyways, best of luck. Your new move. If that's what you're after. Mr. What's Something. Why did he bring up Hitler? What is that? Isn't there a saying? Well, not a saying. It's like a concept where Hitler or Nazis will always come up. I forget what it's called. Like after a certain amount of conversation, Hitler and Nazis will show up. I forget what it's called. Nice. Like an older brother. Thank you, Remy. You're my little bro. My little bro. Rachel, thank you for being a gateway into this community. You and everyone, you're fantastic. Captain Geach, that's beautiful. That wasn't a pun, oh my god. Even Hitler had friends is a bold-ass statement. Fuck. Yikes at Hitler. Well, Daniel, even Hitler had friends. Thanks for the pop can, M. It's Godwin's Law. Thank you, Rachel. I couldn't think of it. Jesus Christ. You're joking. My childhood best friend and his family and I hardly ever see each other or talk. But the moment we reach out, that family-like feeling sparks that said, yeah, that's different than what you're describing. I had one of those. Guy was a blast to see at other friends' weddings, and that fondness picked back up for the day. But I haven't seen him, hardly spoken to him since. Weirdly enough, I'm his mother's coworker. And what's weird, Track, is like, if you did reach out to him, I'm sure it'd be fine, and you guys would be friendly. But then after that, would he ever reach out to you? And that's like the thing that bothers me the most. It's like, does this person even care about me? If they never ever reach out to me? I don't know. Maybe they're just busy. Maybe I'm paranoid. I don't know. But it's been a year. Godwin's Law, Wikipedia. Godwin's Law is the internet adage asserting that as an online discussion grows larger, the probability of a comparison involving Nazis or Hitler approaches 1. Godwin's Law has come to fruition. Thank you, Mr. What's Something. I'll give you this tongue out. Enjoy that tongue out. Thank you for taking the time, Mr. What's Something. Oh, I got a trouser fish! He would very much appreciate if you just turned the radio on and left it alone. Well, I just set the alarm off. I'm on a roll tonight. I'm sorry, Cyclone. I'm sorry. Stopped reaching out because he never replies to text messages, Jack. I'm sorry about that. Allie, thank you so much for the 100 bits. I hope you're having a wonderful night. Trouserfish. Also weird, when I last saw him at that mutual friend's wedding we were both in, I learned that he was the landlord of a girl I met in college. It's a really small world. There's a whole bunch going on there, Jack. Allie. I miss you, Allie. I was hoping you would stream tonight. Are you streaming tonight? I mean, you might be. You might be right now. Who knows? We're talking about Alice Ice here. One of the most talented streamers I've ever met. Could I be Sweatpants Fish? Peastone, welcome in. You can be whatever you want to be. We believe in you. We'll back you up. Trouserfish looks like what a merfolk with fish top human bottom would be like. Trouserfish is true. Trouserfish for Smash. Alright, let's get this Trouserfish off the screen. Live for you. Take a chance for you. Others will understand. This is another D. This is a Trouserfish D. Short but sweet. I appreciate this, D. Live for you. Take a chance for you. Others will understand. Went to high school in Portland. He moved to Idaho for college. I met this girl at Arizona in college, and she transferred up to Washington State University, and he and his wife just so happened to own the house she lived in by the time he and I were reunited. Woo! Woo! It's a lot. D coming through. Alright, let's get this Trouserfish off the screen. I don't know if that worked, Track. Oh, it might be mods only if a mod wants to add that in. Big D. As much as I really want to stay, I gotta get some sleep. Thank you all for the courageous, helpful, and beautiful people. If y'all ever need anything, I'm definitely free to talk. Good night, everyone. Captain Geach, thank you so much for being open and helpful. Wonderful person. Thank you for being a friend of Rachel's, a dear friend of mine. Any friend of Rachel's is, of course, a friend of mine and welcome into my life. Don't be surprised if I reach out to you in the near future for help with some of the issues we talked about tonight. Quote 22. Sweet dreams, Captain Geach. Hope the week goes as fantastic as possible. You're doing great work. If you need anything, we'll say thanks with a deer. Oh, we still have... Here's K. D. Traveling on small trips is what I think can help you discover the world to feel less trapped. My sister moved to a different state and said that it felt good to get away for a bit, but then appreciate what you have back at home after your break. That way, you won't feel as if you've abandoned them because you won't be permanently moved out. If you do want to move away, it's not like all contact with them will be lost. I wish you the best of luck. Okay. So I recently actually had the same response from one of my best friends from like 4th grade. And his advice was very similar to this, but then I started like talking to him even more, and he eventually turned to my side. I think I like projected my anxieties onto him, and then he eventually decided he wanted to move out of Indiana. So that was fun. That was a fun discussion. I feel like I do quite a bit of traveling. And the traveling makes me feel even more trapped when I get back. I don't get that same sensation of being like, oh, I'm home. I feel like, oh, I'm back here and alone in this big house. So I get like a completely opposite reaction when I leave and come back. The coming back part sucks for me. Cyclone, you're headed out too. God knows how long I'll be doing homework. Here's to a better tomorrow. Cyclone, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate everything you've said tonight and shared with us. It was nice meeting you. Thank you for hanging out with our friend DT. DT is a very nice friend of mine. We eat hot pot together. He drank some nasty ass Skittle vodka with me, and I appreciate that. I'll never forget it. Honestly, I've been blessed with so many incredible friends in my life. And it's been long enough since I last spoke to that guy that while it's not a good thing, it doesn't weigh too heavily on me. Like, I'd kind of forgotten about him until I saw his mom worked at the same school I started working at. How did Steep, sneak in and become best mod. Thank you, Steep. He's a very good mod. Make me mod. Fuck. Remy. You gotta get 69 420 points. That's the deal. Jess, I wouldn't go that far. Yikes, Daniel. What was the yikes to? Move to Portland, be my best friend. No White Castle? No! The reaction's totally valid. It's not the same for everyone. I think you're working through the right things in the right direction. Thank you, Rachel. I appreciate you, even with the Skittles vodka. I enjoyed it, DT. I enjoyed it. We just didn't let it sit long enough. I think it was supposed to sit a little bit longer, but I was impatient and wanted to drink alcohol. Totally the opposite. I feel so much relief when I get home from trips, even if I love the trips. I think the difference, Track, is you probably, like, you enjoy the city you live in, and you have your wife there. You have, like, D&D group. I just come back to an empty house with my dog. Forgot about the Skittles vodka. You and DT got locked in the stairwell with me, and now I think we're best friends. That's how it happens. That's how you become friends. I'm gonna give this person the astronaut. Thank you for trouser fish. We still got another letter from T. It's super scary to leave people in places, especially if you've been there a while. When you first arrive, it's scary too. But finding yourself in a new place without support structures exponentiates your personal and social growth. We're lucky to live in an age where it is easy to keep in touch with people we love, as well as to find and connect with new ones. Whatever you choose, I wish you luck. T. That was beautiful. I really like the, we're lucky to live in an age where it's easy to keep in touch with people we love. That really puts it in perspective. We do take it for granted, I think. I mean, why do I take it for granted? I'm keeping in touch with all of you guys. None of us live in the fucking same state except for me and Remy. Some of you guys don't even live in this country. So, like, why am I so worried about it, I guess? I don't know. I guess I mean, there are differences, right? It's not the same thing. It's not one-to-one. I've been this way before that, too. Just hardcore homebody. Lock your friends in a stairwell, y'all. You'll bond. Empty house with my dog. Are you me, Steep? Are you feeling this? Are we bonding over our loneliness and our dogs? Travel too much in my competition days. Ultimate Dragoon, welcome in. How can a house be empty if you have a fog dog? Having fog would take up a lot of space. You can move through it. Hello, Ultimate Dragoon. How are you tonight? Good shit, T. Be careful on the stairs. Is fog soup? Maybe. Viva la Canada. Is Daniel having an existential crisis? Yes, Ultimate Dragoon. Welcome. We're getting help, though. I'm going to give them mug. And there we go. We got more responses. Let's go help somebody. What time is it? It's almost midnight. Let's go help a few more people. Did we get another sticker? Let's decorate. I think we had a sticker we didn't put up. Pop can. There's a pop can. We have trouser fish going up on... Oh, he has his own little tank. We're missing a couple, though. What do you do when being kind to yourself in the moment actively harms your future? I don't want to drop out of community college again, but I'm worried that even with support, I'm too dumb and unstable to graduate. Too dumb and unable to graduate. This first sentence confuses me. What do you do when being kind to yourself in the moment actively harms your future? So in their perspective, being kind to themselves is dropping out of community college? Just apparently don't visit in late March. I want to visit Canada over the summer. I know you're scared, but what if you got to see Ryan and I every day? Jess, we've talked about this. The moment I move there, you guys will move away, and then I'm there alone. Night, Daniel. See you in a couple days. Lance, thanks so much for hanging out. I hope this stream treated you well. I hope it wasn't too heavy. I know we're talking a lot about feelings. It can get kind of hard. Even with that point, though, it's still understandable why you're feeling the way you are and why you're scared. Trouser Tank. Help from who if it's Ryan in your crew? If it's from Jess, it may take a while. Ultimate Dragoon. Jess has helped me more than you know, Ultimate Dragoon. Jess is one of the biggest pillars of support I have. That's what I'm getting, but unclear. No longer chipping in those $16 track for the train. Come to Canada. Ryan, I love you long time. Alone in Canada sounds like fun to me. That's fine, they dropped the fee to normal prices. That's the name of your sex tape. Watching too much Brooklyn Nine-Nine. What's the name of your sex tape? Bunch of friendly neighbors and their love of maple syrup. Never too much Remy. I don't think college is... Oh great, now I have to spell necessarily in front of you guys. I'm just gonna look it up so I don't spell it wrong. Because I was already spelling it wrong, I already know it. You need to take into account what is best for yourself. Don't let social pressures decide what is best for you. You guys are all spelling it. I looked it up. Fuck you. Hi, I write for money. You act like you never use autocorrect. You act like you never look up how to spell something. You're all perfect. I'm an idiot. I get it. Thanks, autocorrect. Good work, everybody. This is a support stream track. That is literally my education and career. Jess, you've never looked up how to spell a word? You're lying to me. Rain the earned hate down on. Don't be too hard on yourself. You aren't dumb. I'm going to be blunt that I do not like being teased in a stream of this nature. I'm sorry, Jess. Everyone has a different path through school, and school isn't for everyone either. Any original ideas and inventions that solve a science-based problem? What is this? No thanks. I'm worried about finding a new place to live with my girlfriend. I've lived with my family and only in the past 2 years I've been staying over at my girlfriend's house. I'm afraid that she and I will be struggling to find a place for ourselves. Find a good real estate agent. I'm unclear whether or not this is finding a good house worry or find a good compromise in the relationship worry. Yeah, I don't really understand because they're already in a house, but I guess this person is in their girlfriend's house, but they want to find like a new place together. I think they're already moved in together for 3 years, right? Or they say staying over. So I don't know if staying over means they live there. This is a weird question. It's not even really a question. Sounds like maybe one or both are staying with their parents. Oh, I see what you're saying. Roommates? Take your time. There really isn't a rush. I know it can be difficult living with parents or with your family. Definitely keep discussing this with your girlfriend. You are partners in crime together. It will be 100% easier to find a place working together and sharing these fears. Find a cheap shed. I don't know. Shed sounds like the way to go. Imagine the massive yikes of moving in with someone, too. Having it implode. Definitely no rush. I'm afraid that she and I will be struggling to find a place for ourselves. Make sure you are being financially responsible and finding a place. In the end, no matter where you end up, whether it is big or small, at least you have each other. That will be a fun adventure. Good luck. Best wishes. Honestly, how much worse would this be if in the future, after they get a place of their own and the relationship doesn't work out, they sign a lease, then the breakup? Remy, is that a jab at me, Remy? Is that a jab at me? Watson? Did he just walk behind me? Where's Watson? Did he just walk behind me or something? Oh, Watson the dog's here. I thought you guys saw Watson behind me. Watson the dog, hello. What's the stream tonight? We're playing kind words, lo-fi chill beats to write to. We're writing real letters to real people with real problems. I feel so dumb. Oh my god. It's hilarious. Woof. You looked behind you? I'm a fucking idiot. Alright, let's give some advice to people. We're gonna give them the fish trousers. Neato, thank you for coming back, Watson the dog. It's nice to see you. I'm sorry I'm so dumb. Wasn't meant to be a jab, just a yikes moment to the scenario. Yeah, Remy. I don't take offense to it. I know what my life is. I discovered Connector 1 this morning. Oh, is he gonna give me a new mix? I was a bit stressed about some things. He gave me a new mix. But I put this on loop and washed all that away. Hopefully I'll have another sweet track for you tomorrow. Sick, we have new music. I forgot this accidental fan account existed. The potential for Watson jokes has only just begun. I've had suicidal tendencies for a long time now, but never fully gone through an attempt. Recently, Just the thought of it, even holding up a fake finger gun to my mouth, gives me a thrill. I know it's bad and it makes me feel sick. Oh, man. This is rough. New lo-fi, yes. Man, it's not even just you, though. I know so many people that lived with a partner and then had to go through the madness of a breakup. Yeah, I'm sure it happens all the freaking time. Ended my stream for time to play 14 before bed, and I have not left my computer chair to put the disc in play since I got sucked into the stream track. Thank you for rating me, and thank you for hanging out. It's been great getting to know you a little bit better and sharing these things together. Looks like the music track just changed at midnight. I wonder if that's like part of the server. This person needs to talk to a professional and know there is no shame in it. Right, Jess? Definitely. Tell someone and ask for help. I need to take a sec with this one. I'll be back in a bit. No problem, Rachel. Take all the time you need. Yeah, I totally get it. Take all the time you need. Is this a game and it actually sends letter to people? Yeah, we've been doing this for 3 hours, Watson the dog. We've been helping people. We got some help ourselves. A lot of chat have been sharing their stuff in chat. If you have anything you want to talk about, feel free. We're all here together trying to help each other. Feel free to chime in too. I could use some help answering these questions. First and foremost, please seek help. Seek professional help. When I was in my early 20s dealing with suicidal thoughts, I finally had to check myself into a mental ward for 72 hours. It's so shameful and embarrassing and humiliating, but when you're having ideation like that seems harmless, it's a red flag. It will only escalate. I agree, Jess. I'll add it immediately. Thank you for sharing that, Jess. I know it's rough. It's hard to share, especially in a public forum like this. I love you, Jess. I hope you know that. Definitely glad you were able to bring yourself through that. I agree, Jack. I'm sad I'll never be good or productive in art. I love it, but I go long periods of time where I just am very unmotivated. I work 40-hour work weeks, and I live on my own trying to afford to live and somehow make free time to do art. I work 40-hour work weeks, and I live on my own trying to afford to live. Guys, if you need to step away for a minute, definitely don't feel bad if you need to leave the stream or step away. I don't want to make you feel like you have to be here if you're not comfortable. I know this is very hard, and it digs up a lot of stuff. Remy, I'll see you in a bit. But if you do want to stick around, I'm here for you. We can talk about it. I love to hear what you have to say. I'm sad I'll never be good, productive in art. I love it, but I go long periods of time where I just am very unmotivated. I work 40-hour work weeks, and I live on my own trying to afford to live and somehow make free time to do art. Glad you were able to recognize that, Jess. Get help you needed, as well as sharing that with us. It means a lot to me that you're comfortable enough to share something so personal. I agree, Steve. I agree. Right, main battle traps, welcome in. How are you tonight? We're just vibing, trying to help people. The experiences are really common, more so than we tend to realize, so verbalizing it and being honest I think is necessary and feels like an obligation after coming through something stronger on the other side. Jess, I completely agree, and even I've noticed that tonight just having you guys talk to me. Like, I didn't even realize a lot of you guys have been going through stuff like this or had so many thoughtful things that you wanted to share. And like I was saying, like the past week has been super low for me, and so that's why I decided to do this game, because I thought it would help, like helping other people and getting help from other people, that would bring me out of it. And seeing that you guys are also struggling is It's making me feel closer to you and makes me feel like I'm not alone. Main Battle Traps has been chilling for a bit, doing some work for school. I hope it's going well, Main Battle Traps. Do you have to go to bed, Daniel? You have been doing amazing work. Chat, you guys are amazing. I'm in all of your strength and so proud of each of you. I love you guys. If you ever need someone, you can always count on me. I'll be there for you. Thank you, Ryan. I hope you sleep well, my friend. We love you very much, Ryan. You're going to bed too, Jess? You're bushed. This was a journey. Thank you so much, Jess, for being here. We love you. I know it was probably not the easiest thing to say the things that you said tonight, but I appreciate you so much. Can't wait to see you and give you guys a big hug. Super grateful I found this community through Twitch these past few months. You're all such great people, and it makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside just thinking of you all. Never thought I'd plan my days around streams, let alone stream myself, but you've all made me feel so welcome. Track, thank you for hanging out with us all the time, being so supportive. Allie, definitely not alone. Life hurts a lot of the time. You've all been a positive influence in my life. Help me drag myself out of bed every day. You're all some of the coolest, best people I've had the pleasure to talk to. Thank you for being yourselves. Allie, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for sharing that too. Just this morning, I could barely get out of bed, so I completely understand that. It was super hard, like going to a job that you, like for me at least, going to a job that you're not happy with, like living in a place you're not happy with, feeling like you're alone all the time. I totally get that. And like having this online community is like the one thing you do have. Lately, I've not cared very much about myself. It's hard to stay motivated to get classwork done and have a social life when I feel pretty bad about myself. I'm trying to stay busy and just get through the rest of college career. Thank you, Rachel. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Track. Hugs. I wish I could give you guys a big hug. We should probably answer this one and then call it a night. I think I'm getting emotionally exhausted. Not in a bad way, just in a way. If that makes sense. We've been going through a lot together, huh? This has been a night. For sure. I can't be the only one who knows the number of these related about school, college. I feel like it speaks volumes, right? There's so much pressure. And I know school is when it was the worst, Steve, right? Like high school and college was so hard to get through. Like, how does anyone get through it? It's so freaking hard, and you're young and you don't understand what you're feeling. Like, I barely understand what I'm feeling right now. How are you supposed to be fucking 16 or whatever and, like, know what to do with yourself? Yeah, DT. Feel that in my soul. Adolescence is a war zone. You go from fucking raising your hand, asking permission to go to the bathroom, to deciding what you want to do with your whole life 2 months later. What the fuck is that mess? Right? There needs to be at least some support. Some kind of support. We're just kids. I still feel like I'm a fucking kid and I'm almost 30. It's just great when your choices you make at 18 to 20 come back to bite you almost 10 years later, right, Track? Right? It's hard enough even without childhood trauma, and then you add that in there for a lot of us, and it's like, well, how to human? How do I human, Rachel? Alright, I don't feel like this is a completely cohesive answer, but I'm trying my best. Take some time each day to do something nice for yourself. Be a little selfish once in a while. You will get through college and you will be great on the other side of it. It's hard work, but you will do great. Prioritize your well-being first. Don't stress too much about grades. Passing is an achievement in itself. You don't have to get straight A's to be successful. Do not worry. Take this one to heart. Still got crippling debt and collections due to unpaid tuition since I never followed through on student loans. I just straight up owe the university money for classes I skipped and a degree I never finished. I'm sorry, Track. That's rough. And like, in America, our fucking, like, the cost of school is insane in America. So I completely understand what you're going through. It fucking sucks. Cherish the relationships you have. They will be a large support system for you. Don't let people you care about slip don't know, on the bright side, sticking around college so long at that pace I went also helped lead me down the path where I got to your wife. So a huge silver lining, especially out-of-state tuition, yeah. Yeah, Track, I feel like your wife is like a huge part of your life, which is nice to have that support system. Gotta put my trash out. Gonna lurk for a while. Thank you, Breakfast Cub. I'll see you in a bit. Steve, I was fortunate that my dad was very responsible, financial security focused. Lived at home all through school and worked full time to pay tuition to come out with no debt. I feel like it really crippled my social skills in life. I feel like I have literally no real life friends. I'm sorry, Steve. That's really hard too. I mean, I know, I've said this before, like, we're all your friends. We're here for you. We talk to you every day, but I know it's not the same. And like, I've been feeling that too. It's just not the same as physical contact, right? Like, I still know that loneliness. And like what you were saying before, you related to me coming home to an empty house with your dog. Yeah, like, physical relationships also matter. And so some things that have been helping me, Steep, is talking to people on the phone. I know in this day and age, it's like not as common to talk on the phone. Like, we text a lot, but especially when all your friends are long distance and all we ever do is read each other, we don't actually hear each other. It's been helping me a lot to actually hear people's voices, especially now that you're playing 14. Hop into that voice chat while you're playing. It might help. It just makes you feel a little bit closer to somebody. Makes you feel like you're not just in a vacuum of space and time floating in nothingness by yourself. I hope that gives you some comfort. If you're on dating apps, you can go out on dates. That also helps. I know it's still really hard to find dates in the first place, and then it's extra hard to actually go out on dates and try to like be vulnerable and put yourself out there. But that will also, even if it doesn't lead to anything, Steve, even if it doesn't lead to anything, at least you're having physical contact with real people, and maybe you'll make a friend out of it. You don't have to find a life partner out of it. You can just make a friend. Those are the things that have kind of helped me. I don't know if, I mean, I'm sure it's different for everybody, but even at the worst, sorry, that sigh, I'm just emotionally exhausted. That's what that sigh was. I hope that wasn't disrespectful to anybody. Even at the worst, I still think I had an incredible, fortunate, privileged life. Some of the bad stuff sucks. Track, everything's valid. Yep, Rachel said it. I'm so far behind. You guys are already helping each other. You don't need me. You don't need me. Main battle traps. I'm not a chatty person. I love you all, but I don't like to talk about personal stuff and have a lot of anxiety. Main battle traps. I completely get it. Don't feel like you have to share anything. I appreciate you being here, just hanging out with us. So, if you have advice, feel free to give it. If you want to share, feel free to share it. If you don't want to share, that's fine. You can just hang out. It's cool, man. Just expressing my relief that I'm able to see the positive even when things are bad. Rachel's ahead of the game. I don't even need to say anything. I should just read ahead. Rachel, you just answer everything for me. You're so good at this. I know sometimes the bad can be overwhelming, that people can't see the positive. Like, is it pathetic that I consider people I've met on Twitch 4 months ago some of my best friends? Steve, it's not pathetic. It's definitely not. No. Track agrees. People bond in different ways, and you find the people that you connect with, and whatever avenue you use to connect, it's just as real as anything else. I love everyone here is nice. Do chat about personal stuff sometimes, but I don't feel right doing it. Go at your own pace, main battle traps. Dating apps, Remy. You always have the right to complain, and digital friendships are perfectly valid. They're not always fulfilling because you can't see faces or voices, but you'll get past it. I believe in them. Watson the dog, thank you for reaching out to Steve. feel like I have a lot of acquaintances for whichever atmosphere I'm in, but I really never interact with those people outside of that particular setting. DT, hey friends, I'm gonna head off for the night. Just wanted to say a big thank you for doing this game and to everyone for opening up. I know I've lurked a lot, but this has been really therapeutic and it's a fantastic environment. Wish you all the best. DT, thanks so much for coming in and bringing some of your friends along. I hope you have a wonderful night. I'm sure we'll talk soon. It's been great getting to know you. I hope we get to hang out some more. Dream of getting first place in every race. Just dream of it. You're gonna do it. You're gonna do it in reality, but I also want your dreams to be first place as well. Baby, if you're tired, please know you can take a break and end stream. You've done so much good tonight, and if you are emotionally tired, it's fine. It can be a lot to deal with. Yeah, I think this was going to be the last one. I just wanted to make sure that we answered this question and talked through all our stuff before we ended. This was a lot. It was great. I had a very, very nice time talking to you all, helping these people, getting some help. Digital friendships are definitely valid. This doesn't apply to me, but there are some disabled people who can't get out and socialize in person for one reason or another. Digital friendships are what they got. Technology has helped those people feel less alone and able to connect. Track. That is a very good point. It's a very good point. Just wanted to remind you, thank you, Rachel. Thank you so much for being here. I know you've had like a bunch of stuff you needed to do tonight. I hope you were able to do it while we did this. You had stuff for class tomorrow. Honestly, a superstar for creating this avenue of discussion. Oh, Track. I didn't do anything. I just opened up a game. We all appreciate you so much. Thank you, Track. Or Steep. Sorry. I'm so tired, guys. I hope you guys got something out of it. I met a lifelong friend purely from Skype years ago. We've been IRL friends ever since. You meet somebody from Skype? How do you meet somebody from Skype? Alright, let's send this off. Oh, it's hard to just like back out and not read these letters. You guys ever feel like you just have to fix everything? Because that's how I feel. Yep. This is why I remind you. Definitely check this game out if you feel up to it. Steve wants to read Animorphs. Let's unwind. Oh shit, he's been saving up. Steve, I'm sorry I called you Track. We should read some of these notes. We should send one out. This is probably where stop slacking. Go study for midterms. Be a better you. Holy shit, there's... Jess, I thought you went to bed. What the fuck? Are we reading all of Animorphs tonight? What? I thought you went to bed. Hey, I came back. Remy's heading out. You don't want to read Animorphs? I want to read a couple more of these. She's like, I can't sleep. I want Animorphs. It's not 5 chapters. We read 1 page. Chain Hug 525. Oh my god. We're reading so much. I need to get some water before we do this. Writing it for the dreamy person. Have an epic day and night. Rachel, you're in on this? What are you guys doing? We need this to unwind, I guess. Just for good measure. I want a good letter to end on. We need to say a nice thing to somebody. I think you're the coolest person. Thank you for being cool. That's a good one. Oh no, what did I do? We're listening in bed, so you're telling Ryan a bedtime story? Okay. Let's write one nice thing. It's time to shout out from the rooftops. Write on a paper airplane and send it flying through everyone's rooms. Tell everyone they are beautiful. Yell out thanks. Inspire us all. What do you guys want to say to the world? Are the readings just pages? Yeah. So each one redeemed is a page. The world is a better place because you're in it. Is there anything else you want to add in? Anybody have beautiful words they want to share with the world? Somebody's going to click on this airplane. Do I redeem a page or save my points, Track? Do you want Peggle or not? Do you want Peggle? God damn it, Track. Can I have more points, please? Butt is not legs. Is a turtle soup? Do the classic thing about being lost in the sauce. Butt is not legs. I don't want to get reported. The world is a better place because you're in it. Be kind to yourself, love others, and do something selfless for someone today. It's flying. Prepare for takeoff. Your good vibes are now flying through the air for everyone to catch. Enjoy, world! I hope you guys see that. If you guys go buy this game and play it, I hope you see that letter. Alright, let's read some fucking Animorphs. You guys want to listen to these vibes still, or should I pull up different music? What do I export here? Notifications. Oh, you can get notifications from your messages without having the game open. That's pretty cool. Export. Would you like to download all of your messages and save them as a web page on your computer? Yeah, let's do it. Getting it all? Wow. This is awesome. Here, I'll show you guys. So they created a web page for all of the responses I got. So here's the one where I talked about my social anxiety, and here's like the responses that I got from it. So now I can actually go back and read them when I need them. This is really nice. And it's just saved on my local desktop. Play Rumors by Lindsay Lohan. I'll probably play stuff that's not copyrighted. This is a wholesome game. As a reminder, it's called Kind Words, Lo-Fi Chill Beats to Write To. It's $5 on Steam. Definitely check it out. It's kind of life-changing. And we didn't really run into any trolls other than like weird questions about like personal stuff. And like one person asked about video games, which was fine. Trouserfish loves you all. Let's do different music to switch the brain waves. God definitely save that one comparing you to Hitler. Hitler has friends too. Well, he had. Hitler did have friends. You should play Trash Wang for the complete opposite and absolute inappropriate. What is Trash Wang? This saxophone though. Wow, guys. That was a lot. We got through it. I was super worried about playing this game today. I was thinking about it all day today. And honestly, it was like a last minute decision to actually go through with it because I was kind of scared. But we did it. And it was really nice that you guys all helped me through it. Let's find some music. Let's find some music. Play whale sounds. I'm trying to sleep, Ryan. Lil Jon. Nothing copyrighted. Please don't play Trash Wang. Please, no. Breakfast Cub, you're back. You rock my world. You rock my world, Breakfast Cub. Glad you did it, even though you were scared. This is also the last stream I'll have until Sunday. So I'll be going to Chicago with some friends, if you didn't know, to the Nier Automata concert. So Thursday and Friday, my normal stream times, I won't be streaming. Play First Steps. Celeste music. You recognize it right off the bat. What's First Steps? You living saint. But after we read Animorphs, I'll see you guys again next Sunday. Celeste, the first game I remember Main telling me he played. Oh, Main Battle Traps? I don't see First Steps on here. Oh, it's this one. Can you guys hear it? I'll turn it up a little bit. I'll turn it up on my end too, because I can barely hear it. How many Animorphs do we need to read? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pages. And we're just starting chapter 6. Can you guys hear me over this music? I'll project my voice while I read. Should I turn this down? I'll turn it down just a smidge because I feel like it's loud. Is it 7? I'm gonna read it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 8 pages. 8 pages. There we go. Can't wait for the audible K.A. Applegate. We can hear you. Okay. We are reading Animorphs: The Invasion by K.A. Applegate. Chapter 6, page 41. I don't know what came over me right then. I'd been so afraid, so terrified. But it was like something just snapped in my head. I couldn't just hide and watch. I couldn't. You filthy! I jumped to my feet. I snatched up a piece of rusted iron pipe from the ground and started to climb over that wall. I guess I just went crazy or something. It had to be craziness because there was no way that I, alone, armed with a piece of pipe, was going to accomplish anything. No! The Andalite silent cry made me hesitate. I felt Marco's hand grabbing at my shirt and pulling me back. Tobias and Marco held me down. Rachel put her hand over my mouth. I was trying to scream or curse or something. Shut up, you idiot, Marco hissed. You're just going to get us killed. Jake, don't. Cassie put her hand on my cheek. He doesn't want you to die for him. Don't you realize? He's dying for us. I shoved Marco and Tobias away angrily, but I was in control of myself again. I peeked over the wall again. The Andalite prince was helpless in the grasp of Visser 3. I saw him held high in the air. I saw Visser 3 open his monstrous gaping jaws. I saw the Andalite fall into that open mouth. The mouth closed. The teeth ripped the Andalite apart, and the Andalite prince Elfangor Sirianiel Shamtul died. At the very end, he cried out. His cry of despair was in our heads. His cry will always be in our heads. The Hork-Bajir controllers began making a huffing sound like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Maybe they were laughing or applauding. The Taxon controllers rushed forward and crowded around Visser 3. They seemed to be stretching up toward him. And then I saw why. A piece of the Andalite fell from the Visser's jaws and nearest Taxon greedily gobbled it up. Tobias turned away and covered his face with his hands. Cassie had tears streaming from her eyes. So did I. I heard a sound that was strange because it was so normal. It was laughter. Human laughter. The humans. The human controllers. Because that's what they were laughing. Like they were just some kind of show. For a moment it seemed to me that one of those laughing voices was familiar. Like I'd heard of it before. But then the sound was swallowed up in the huffing of the Hork-Bajir. Hold on, I need more water. The mouth closed. Didn't realize how many of these terms I remembered. Whew. Alright, let's get back to it. Visser 3 morphed out of his monstrous form and slowly regained his Andalite body. I heard him think,
Nothing like a good Antirian Bogmorph for taking a bite out of your enemies.
Again, the human controllers laughed. The Hork-Bajir controllers huffed, and I heard a familiar human laugh I could not quite place. Marco started throwing up. It was an understandable thing to do, but somehow that sound caught the attention of the nearest Hork-Bajir. The snake head turned. He's perfectly still. We were perfectly still. The Hork-Bajir turned toward us. The near-sighted eyes were aimed directly at our little hiding place. I don't know who panicked first. Maybe it was me. Maybe we just had all the fear and horror we could stand. It was just like an electric shock went through all of us. Oh man. Getting choked up. Hydration is for losers, Daniel, power through. Just realized that my sip emote and Ethan's when side by side look like two gossiping spinsters. Oh god. Where was I? I don't even remember. Oh, we were running before I had a chance to even know what I was doing. I ran. I gasped for air. A cry went up from the Hork-Bajir. Split up! I yelled. They can't follow us all! Marco and Tobias and Cassie took off in 3 different directions. Rachel was still right beside me. Glancing back, I saw the Hork-Bajir hesitate, unsure of who to chase. Rachel and I are the fastest runners. Tobias is totally out of shape. Marco and Cassie are too short to be really fast. So I figured if the aliens were going to chase anyone, it ought to be us. I guess Rachel thought the same thing. She slowed down just a little and began yelling and waving her arms. Come on! Come on, you! And then she said some words I didn't realize Rachel even knew. The 2 nearest Hork-Bajir snapped around and took off after us. Gra! Here, Grafre! Enemy get! Even in my panic, it surprised me. They were talking some mix of their own alien language and ours. Grafre Schwitna! I get! I kill! I ran. Suddenly my foot slammed something and I was down. I hit the ground hard. The wind was knocking out of me. I tried to fill my lungs again. Rachel ran on. She didn't know I had fallen. A spear of red light struck a concrete pipe just beside me. The concrete vaporized. The 2 Hork-Bajir were coming after us, bounding like some devil kangaroos. I was up and running. Rachel must have realized I wasn't with her anymore. She stopped and stared to come back toward me. Don't be an idiot, I yelled. Run! She hesitated just a second, but she knew she couldn't do anything more for me. She ran. I saw a dark hole ahead and raced toward it. A doorway. Inside it was as black as a grave. It was one of the buildings that had almost been completed. Just bare concrete walls and scattered junk. But I knew I'd been in here before. Marco and I had walked all through it. There were hallways and little side rooms. It was like a maze. Marco! Rachel! Had they gotten away? And what about Cassie and Tobias? I tried to get my brain to concentrate as I scurried across the first big room. There was a corridor somewhere. I groped in the dark, and I found a wall. I heard the sound of claw-like feet. Huge, tearing, rending claw feet scraping over the bare concrete. A bottle went skittering across the floor. The Hork-Bajir was close, and in total darkness, my superior human vision wasn't much use. But I knew my way around the empty building. At least, I would have known my way around if my brain had been working. I felt my hand go into emptiness, a doorway. Yes! It led down a hallway. I went through just as the light came on behind me. Someone had brought a flashlight. Efnad to tell Falne Yod fit, whatever order. No need to capture them. Whoever you find, kill. The first voice had been Hork-Bajir. The second voice was human. And the weird thing was, that voice sounded familiar. I tried to think. I knew I heard that voice somewhere. Where? Where? Just save the head, the human told the Hork-Bajir. Bring that to me and we can identify it. I slid quickly along the wall. The light followed just steps behind me. I racked my brain. Had there been a passageway? Yes, there it was. As silently as I could, I slipped into it. The flashlight beam was just inches behind me. I kicked something soft. Hey! It was a man. He'd been lying on the ground wrapped in a blanket.
Hey, get out of here. This is my place.
I ain't got nothing for you to steal. I started to warn him, but one of the Hork-Bajir was there. The flashlight landed on the homeless man's face. He blinked like an owl. There was an alcove right behind me. I backed through. The homeless guy screamed. I heard the sound of a scuffle. Maybe the guy got away. I hope so. But I never found out, because with the Hork-Bajir distracted, I ran. I ran and ran and ran. And as I ran, I really hoped it was all just a dream. How many pages is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have one more page. That was the end of chapter 6. We have one more page, and it's the beginning of chapter 7. Kelly and Karen sitting in the back talking shit. Fucking Karen, that raggedy bitch. Bite me, you bitch. Grow your hair out, Karen. You pixie cut isn't cute. You bitch. I'll die for all of you. I'm okay with it, Jess. It lets us identify them from a different distance. The music is perfect. All right, one last page. Chapter 7, page 48. Somehow, I made it home. I don't know how. I have no memories of anything after that last sight of Hork-Bajir. I wish I had no memories of anything that happened that night. If only I could forget it all. I called around to the others. Everyone was shaky, but they were all alive. Rachel kept trying to apologize for leaving me. Marco just kept asking me if I was sure this wasn't a dream. I guess I should have had the worst nightmares of my life that night. But I didn't. The world of nightmares was a joke compared to my new reality. But by the next morning, a Saturday, I half believed it had all been a nightmare. The only thing that seemed real, really real, was the way the Andalite had us smiling with just his eyes. And that was chapter 6 and page 1 of chapter 7 of Animorphs, The Invasion, by K.A. Applegate. Let me turn this down a little bit. Karen jokes throw my wife for a loop because her mom's name is Karen. She's too passive-aggressive, not straight-up aggressive. She and I have discussed this. Karen Light. Pseudo-Karen. Go home, Kevin. Welcome in. We're just ending. I hope you got to catch some of that Animorphs. She's more of a Sharon. That's a good catch. Or a little bit of Karen sometimes. Can I do this? Am I doing it right? My heart potato? Instead of asking for the manager, she just posts bad Yelp reviews. That's a Sharon. Every now and then, we all need to speak to your manager. Karen be Karen. She's probably too lazy to go post a review. Sharon be Karen. Thanks for the stream. Breakfast Club, thank you for being here. Hope you had a great time. Like I was saying before, no stream for me on Thursday, Friday. I'll be in Chicago. We'll be back on Sunday. We'll play maybe some more indie games. Please remember that you are loved. Please seek help if you need it, whether that's professional help or from your loved ones or from your friends in Discord, whether it's me or Rachel or any of these beautiful people in chat. The heart potato has improved so much since the first time. Rachel, you were probably the first person to teach me how to do that. What a wonderful stream track. Thank you so much for being here. Chi-Town, hi! Borderlands 3! Why Borderlands 3? What is Borderlands 3? Why? Night night, buddy. Love you and miss you every day. I miss you too, Jess. I love you. Ryan, I miss you too if you're listening or if you're asleep. I hope you're dreaming of kitties and dogs living together in harmony. The lawless place. Oh, okay. It's just a lawless nightmare. Post-apocalyptic Chicago. Thanks for all you do, Daniel. You leave a beautiful footprint on the world. Rachel, you're so much better at it than I am. I can only hope to be like you one day. But thank you for the kind words. I should just fucking take a compliment, shouldn't I? Ryan grunted. Nice. That's a beautiful grunt. Thank you, Ryan. Night, everyone. Love you all. Main battle traps. I know earlier you were feeling kind of bad for not chatting, and I hope you feel like you're still welcome here. It was great to have you and for you to listen to all of our issues and trying to help some strangers out. So thank you for being here. One of the most caring, compassionate people you've met. Are you talking about Rachel? Because I agree. Good night, friends. Good night, Remy. Just take a fucking compliment. I will, Jess. I'm trying. All right. I love you all. It's been great. It's been real. I know I've given this advice to everyone always. Allie, good night. I miss you. I hope I get to see you stream soon. Thank you for hanging out. And for the 100 biddies, I should probably thank everybody for everything before we end. Maybe you should just take a compliment, but it's okay regardless. I still give them out. Allie, thank you for the 100 bits. Track, thank you for the raid. MD, thank you for gifting a sub to our friend Serial. Hill, thank you for the 4-month sub. I love you, my friend. And the raid. That was so beautiful. Nort, thank you for the follow. Lubricated Sword, thank you for the 2-month sub. KT, thank you for the 2 months. Dekunel, thank you for the follow. Bind, thank you for the sub. Nintengal, thank you for the 2 months. And for the raid. Rocks and Boxes, thank you for the follow. Gold Saucer, thank you for the raid. You guys are all wonderful. So much love. This was a beautiful stream. I absolutely needed this stream so much. It's been a hard few days, hard week. Been ups and downs. Be good to each other. Do something selfless for somebody. Tell somebody that you love them. If you need help, please seek it out. All the advice given today, we tried our best. I hope it helps somebody. Always feel like you can reach out to us if you do need help. I love you guys. Be a good potato. I agree. Sleep well. Dream of beautiful things. I'll see you guys Sunday. I hope to see you there. I love you. Goodbye.
Thanks, guys. That was amazing. Thanks so much. I'd say I was speechless, but I have one more thing to announce. Coming this year, Peggle 2!